Hey, everybody.
You scared me.
Oh, my gosh. We are switching up a little bit today because we are missing our good friend Dwayne.
You're my friend.
Dwayne is not here, so we are snackless.
Dwayne is alive.
Dwayne's not.
Dwayne is no longer with us.
Dwayne's got a bad case of not allowed to laugh.
Yes. Yeah. So he's. We were supposed to start the Underworld campaign this week. Alas, we are not. So instead, we decided.
I'm being Underworld edged. It's been months.
Yes.
You're being under-edged.
I'm being under-edged.
Yeah. Oh,
aren't we all?
it's a good band name. Yes. I lost my train of thought.
We're changing it up. We're mixing it up. We're doing
Yes, we're
something.
mixing it up.
There you go.
We are playing Goblin Quest as a one-shot
that
to
sounds
fill
fun.
the gap. We did play Goblin Quest and recorded it, I feel like a year ago.
Almost a year ago.
Is it on this channel or did
On
we?
Short Shots.
Oh, it's on the one-shot channel.
Yeah,
But we might
It's on
migrate it.
Spotify.
It's
Let's
on
say that
Spotify.
way.
We're on
Yeah.
Spotify.
You'll find us.
Listen on Spotify.
Now it's on the official channel of Crit Fumble. But anyways, if you are not aware of Goblin Quest, it's a little different from your usual RPG where you have a dungeon master or game master that's running the game, in that we all partake in telling the story, and we're going to get turns, and we go around the table. Everybody essentially has a turn and then just like puts their dice in or whatever to show that they've had their turn, forcing everybody to make a move in the story. We have a clutch of goblins. There's 5 of them. And the clutch essentially all has similar things. And then each goblin is unique within your clutch. And you're going to go through them real fast.
Per player, everybody has their own clutch.
Yeah, everybody has their own clutch of 5 that are somewhat related. And they die pretty easily, but that's part of the fun.
2
And
HP.
We'll get into the... Why are you handing me a thingy?
For your nipples.
We used, for your nipples. I thought you wanted a clothespin for your...
Yeah,
No,
that's-
last time we used clothespins to mark whether or not you'd had your turn.
Yeah, that's how we tracked it.
Yeah, you did. Okay, I'll put mine on the laptop right there. So where do I put it if I've used it?
On your nipple.
On
Okay.
your- Do you want to borrow mine too?
Your nipple?
I just
Now I lost my train of thought again. Right, we started making our...
can I have a close?
Goblin.
I threw it at you. It's behind your
Behind
lappy.
your laptop.
It's right there.
It's already on your nipple.
Oh, I can put it on my. Oh, I can put it on
been
my
there.
goblin.
Oh, there you go.
Careful.
It's
kind
coming
of
off.
brittle.
Yep, he's lopsided.
There we go.
Everybody already started making some of their goblins, their clutches, and I suppose we could go around the table and talk a little bit about them. But we also collectively have to come up with the quest that these goblins have to go on, the thing that we need to achieve before the end of the night. And we've come up with a general idea, but we thought it would be really fun to sketch out the different tasks. So there's like 3 tasks that we got to do throughout the night. Each one is made up of stages, stage 1, 2, and 3, and you don't advance through the stages until you reach a certain number of successes, which happens with the dice. So maybe we'll go around the table. We'll talk, maybe intro yourself so we know who's playing, and talk a little bit about your goblins, which again are part of a clutch. They have an honorific, which is kind of their last name, an expertise, something they're all good at, a quirk, something that they all have, a dream, something they all want to do, and their ancestral heirloom, which is something of great importance that they totally didn't just find in the garbage bins around back a couple of hours ago. So I will let Chelsea start to my left, and we'll go around, and then
Nice.
I have a clutch of Dwayneisms. I miss Dwayne, and I thought by manifesting and making his jokes, perhaps he will hear them, and it will cause him to heal up quicker. So his expertise is providing snacks. Their quirk is if they laugh, they take damage. The dream is inventing the world's greatest snack, which he answered for us, not fully knowing what he was signing up for.
Yeah, I was like, Dwayne, what's your dream? He's like, I need context. And we're like, no.
Just tell us it. And the ancestral heirloom is the stitches of repairing.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Do you want me to give a quick rundown on each goblin, or we'll just see them as they come up?
No. We'll get to
Cool.
know the goblins as we go. Maybe what's your first goblin's name?
That's going to be Peep the Peeper. Her specialty is looking.
Nice. Awesome.
Classic.
I'm Tash. I will be playing the clutch known as the Burglewicks. They are masterful thieves, sort of. Their quirk is that they are just absolutely compulsive about their thievery. They have a dream of one day pulling off an absolutely legendary heist of something that they haven't quite figured out what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be big. They have a key of everything that is like this, not magical, but just a wondrous little skeleton key that will unlock any lock. Kind of
handy.
But they've never
Kind
tried
of.
it before.
But they've never
they
used
just
it.
know it.
Real handy.
A bugbear sold it to them?
Yeah. So up first will be Snitch Burglewick. He is kind of the mastermind of the operations. He likes doing all the planning of the very complex heists and thieverying that they are going to perform.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Rusty Trombone, and my clutch is called the Foggies, the little Foggy clan. They're podiatrists. They are foot doctors. In fact,
I was going to say, tell people what that is, because if I was
Smart
driving, I'd be like, I don't know what
yeah,
that
they're
is.
very smart foot doctors in the goblin world, and their quirks are they keep toenails. They actually have a collection of toenails of people that they've worked on.
Do they have prize toenails? Like, if
Yeah, for
it
sure,
was like
yeah.
a goblin toenail versus like a wizard toenail?
One of them does have the Goblin King's toenail.
Holy shit! I'm pretty sure that's
Cameo.
illegal. Does the Goblin King know that?
Well, he knows that he gets his feet done with these guys.
Wow. Oh, damn.
But I mean, imagine he would think that they throw them out.
Oh.
Because it's biohazard, essentially. But no, they keep them.
He doesn't know they technically.
I bet you there's
cheated.
like
Yeah.
in the lobby of the office, they have like a really nice like display case of
Yeah.
some of their favorite toenail clippings.
Sick.
Their dream.
flower vases with like just toenails instead of those water.
Well, that actually
Beads.
like triggers my gag reflex.
Yeah,
Yes.
that one
They're
really
like
brought
skin
me.
tag
like,
sandwiches.
oh,
Their dream is to help orcs march without pain. So to really work on those feet, get rid of that pain for them.
nice.
And their ancestral heirloom is the heel rasp of forgiveness. And my first goblin's name is Dr. Hubert. And
Yes.
his defining feature is he has 4 tits.
Wow.
Horton?
Nice.
Right,
None of them attached. Just in his pockets.
They keep all sorts of things. They're goblins.
All right.
Right on. I'm Sean, and my clutch is the Skibbity Bops.
Nice.
Their expertise is snot bubbles like you've never seen before. Their quirk is that they are all covered in glitter.
I'm sure that goes well with the snot.
Wow.
And their dream is to build the biggest collection ever. Of what? Haven't figured that out yet.
Just anything.
Just anything.
Just anything, yeah.
Just steal the toenail.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, maybe. And then their ancestral heirloom is the sock of infinite feet, or infinite heat, sorry.
Infinite feet was
It's
fun.
sock of infinite feet.
Every time they reach
Only
it, there's
goblins.
another
These two
foot
should
there.
really connect.
Yeah. I got
Foot
feet on the
fetish going
mind.
on.
Yeah. A lot of Dwayne energy. Then the first goblin that you will meet is Shirley a goner. They have one eye.
Surely a goner.
Oh, that was a good Dwayneism as well.
They all of the names are inspired by Dwayne as well.
Oh, that's lovely. We miss Dwayne.
Well, I
We
feel
miss
bad because I
Dwayne.
didn't do anything about Dwayne. Sorry, Dwayne.
Dwayne misses games like what, once a decade?
Yeah, no, seriously, this is probably the first session he's missed since we started.
I've never actually seen that chair empty.
It's
That's
weirding me out a
that's
bit.
a good question. Yeah, or a good point. I wonder if this might be the first recording that
we should
he's
put it in the
missed.
calendar.
We should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
It's notable.
Make it a holiday.
It is
We should
notable.
get a whiteboard behind your head that says it's been 0 days
been-
since
yeah.
Dwayne
Yeah.
has hosted.
Zero incidents, kind of? Yeah.
Oh boy. And I'm Gavin. Not your DM tonight because everybody's the DM, but I will be playing the clutch called Zap Ow. They are their expertise. It's the noise they make when they're working with their electronics, and that's how they got named that. Zap Ow. Anyways, the Zap Owls are their expertise is making marginally helpful items. Their quirk is they all have terrible eyesight with big Coke bottle glasses, and their dream is to win the Goblin Talent Show one day. Their ancestral heirloom is the Scotch tape of sticklessness, which is basically like someone told them it was Scotch tape, and it was probably just like that. What is that tape that you used to like wrap
it's
around?
flagging tape.
Yeah, it's like flagging tape.
ribbon.
Yeah.
Or just like cellophane packing
Yeah.
wrap.
Yeah. Anyway, and our first goblin's name is Beep, and His defining feature is that he actually was able to acquire some designer overalls with many pockets.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Fancy
Special.
Yeah.
Are they Carhartt?
Best dressed
You
goblin.
can keep some of my teats in there.
For sure. Yeah, there's a lot of room for teats in here. Beep.
Cool.
Zap, ow.
Okay, I'm gonna press some music, and then we're gonna talk about our quest. So that's Goblin Quest. Hang out, don't hang up. If that's how you.
Oh, that's
stop.
good. That should be our slogan.
Okay.
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your kin. The wilds call, a timeless brawl. Now we roll for initiative. Good and evil fighting for the win. Crit fumble, critical hit or just a fucking fumble. Cast thine eye on the rolling die. Legends rise on its battle cry. See the rumble, crit and fumble, critical hit or just another fumble. War is waged on the table stage, untold sagas of an ancient age. Crit fumble.
Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
Okay.
Dun, dun.
All right, welcome
Thanks for
back
listening.
to Goblin Friends. You didn't hang up, which is good. That means we. Whoa, Jesus! I turned the line. Yeah. Okay.
Gavin,
you're scaring us.
Gavin's
This is
drinking
what
again.
happens when I'm trying to like lead the thing and press the music. And
I can
stuff.
press the buttons.
No, don't touch it. Beep. Right.
Do it, Sean.
Sean, stop it. You're distracting me. I'm trying to draw mustaches on my guys. Which they look really bad. It kind of looks like ball hair that they've stuck on their upper lip.
I didn't want to say it, but
Yeah.
Is
I
it
don't think
ball
I've
hair like
seen-
that?
Yes. We've shared ball hair.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa.
I'll just put that in the no context.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dicks.
That's more shaft hair.
I think I saw Tash's looks a little like my dick nose one.
I don't really have
There was
any
one
dick
that-
nose. I've got-
For
That
the
guy's like a
audience,
little
we're all
bit bald.
sharing
That's- Chelsea's not paying
pictures of
attention.
our goblins.
that guy's got
Beautiful.
that guy's got a six pack. Look at him.
Wow.
He's
Oh,
shredded.
yeah.
He's been working out.
Yeah.
That's a fun feature of Goblin Quest.
That
There's
guy's
little
a good
pictures
That
drawing
guy's
and
trying to
stuff
poop.
of
That
them.
guy's trying to poop.
Oh my god, did we do our last ones both with mohawks?
Wow.
I wonder if you'll get to the last ones. Often I find it's like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think last time
Well,
I
I died.
burned a
I
couple.
completely died last
you.
time.
Oh, you lost all yours.
I ended up
Wow.
playing the Gobling King.
Oh
Because Tash, I wondered, Tash was amazed at my ability to recount David Bowie songs.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm super amazed at
I've
it
put you both in
Chelsea's
out of
in
context.
space.
because you Spotify'd it.
So the fun thing about this game is it's got a cute little character sheet with all these little goblin. What would you call that? Like a silhouette, an outline.
Yeah,
and
it's
encourages you to
gingerbread
just sort of
goblin?
like it
Diagram.
helps you just sort of
We
like
can put them on
sketch in
our
ideas.
Instagram one day.
That's a great idea. Or Patreon.
Yeah.
It's only $20 to get my character sheet.
Yeah, just send it to me.
Send you my character
$20.
sheet. Oh. I thought you were gonna buy my character sheet. I was like, dang, I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe pretty
alright.
famous. Anyways,
Maybe if you
we all
die.
came up with a quest, but we do need to break it down. So what was our quest again?
Curious GoblinCon.
Oh, yeah.
GoblinCon, yeah.
Ask someone. The ask guy.
Astin Sean.
Curious
Astin-
GoblinCon. We're renting a small table.
Just a
Curious
small one.
At the
GoblinCon.
Curious Goblin
8 by
Con.
We
2.5.
have to make
Yeah.
crafts, and we have to bug
Poison. We were going to poison.
Astin Sean. I don't know why I wrote bug.
He's a
Poison.
bugbear.
With
He's a bugbear.
Oh, he's a bugbear.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're going to the Curious Goblin Con
Because we've been hired by the Goblin
by the
King.
Goblin King to poison Astin Sean, the bugbear, who
Wow.
will be attending. And we need to pose as craft fair goers or GoblinCon goers. That's why we're setting up a table. That's not like our forte. We're basically like undercover.
Do we have a legitimate table? Have we? I guess we have to figure that out.
Like-
So we need to establish our 3 acts.
Yeah, our
essentially,
3 acts. So
And
the
then they
first
break
one-
down into 3.
Yeah, so the first one is called Task 1, and it's like, what do you need, is what it says in the book. So, like, in order to achieve this, what are the things that we need? A table's probably one of them.
I
and
mean,
stuff
some
for
crafts.
the table. Yeah.
What are we selling?
A means
Yeah.
to kill Astin Sean.
The poisonous fudge.
Yeah, or at least the supplies to make the poisonous fudge.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Ground
the
up toenails.
first task is like,
Toe fungus.
I mean,
that'll
let's
do
work
it.
backwards because task 3 is kill Astin Sean. Do we
Right.
agree?
What,
Yeah.
Do we have to do anything with his body once he's dead?
No, I think
Do
we
have to,
kill
like-
him there.
Do we have
and
to
then,
prove it?
Bring it
no,
to
I feel like it needs to be like, look like a public,
Like a heart attack.
like a mistake.
Wait, I just
yeah.
had a thought. Is that the guy that plays Samwise? Samji?
You can leave.
No, I was just gonna say because we should probably
on
put
purpose.
a
It's-
trauma warning at the beginning.
No,
Scamwise-
Sean Astin is the one who
Gumgee?
plays Scanwise Gamgee, but this is Astin Sean, so it's not the same person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
okay.
Scamwise Gumgee.
Good. I just
Yeah.
wanted to
Yeah,
make sure.
Scamwise
I was
Gumgee
just
will be
saying,
fine.
potato might
Yeah.
be traumatized.
Potato.
Potato!
Turn
Who
it.
definitely didn't write fanfic about Morrow and
Nope.
Eldred.
No.
I could tell.
She would never do that.
No.
I
Anyways.
like this idea of going in backwards. The task three,
Oh, is this Bison?
And here we are again.
the task 3 or last stage is killing
Astin Sean.
Astin Sean.
Why does the
Astin
Goblin
Sean.
King hate Astin Sean?
Oh, that's a good question. Why? Maybe
He reminds him of the
He
babe.
stole the power of the voodoo.
Hoodoo?
He stole his codpiece.
Oh,
wait.
asshole.
So we have
Stole
to
the
get
Goblins
the
King?
codpiece back.
Yes.
Oh, we have to kill him
Retrieve
and
the
return.
codpiece.
That's number 3.
So that's
Okay,
actually
okay.
number 2 then is kill Astin Sean. Number 3 is to get the codpiece back to the Goblin King.
Not
Right.
a piece of fish, right? Like we're talking like the metal
We're
underwear
talking
thing.
about, yeah.
I mean, we
Well-
won't know until we see it.
My goblin probably doesn't know what a codpiece is. I think we think it's fish.
Well, yeah, it smells fishy down there. Yeah.
Those gray tights.
Kill. What's his name?
Astin Sean. Wait, but I think that's
Astin
like.
Sean's number
That's number
2
2.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Make out with David Bowie is one of them.
I think that was in the last one.
I think that was a dream that I had.
Yeah. Well, never mind. I wasn't gonna. Never mind.
Don't worry about it.
I should
Okay.
be writing this down.
Okay, so
Retrieve
task two.
codpiece
Going
is
backwards.
now
Retrieve codpiece.
Or like no, not retrieve. Return codpiece.
return.
Return codpiece
Yes. Whoever dies has to play the Goblin King.
to Gobling King. Okay.
I actually don't know how to spell codpiece, so I've just spelled it like the fish.
Cod.
I've literally
piece.
spelled
Yeah.
it codpiece. Like
That is,
fish
that is
piece.
how you
That's
spell
how you
it.
spell
Oh,
it.
good. That's confusing.
And what's
I wonder
the
where the-
first task is setting up the table.
Set up the table. The most innocuous. It really escalates quickly.
I'd like to lay out the. I'd like to roll to lay out the tablecloth. Dead.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess setting up our table is that like getting.
Yeah.
So we'll say like getting set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we like getting a table, getting merch.
Yeah.
The word codpiece originates from Middle English, cod meaning bag or scrotum.
That
So why is a cod called a cod?
Who fucked a fish?
Because they
I didn't look
oh
that
they have
part
those
up.
little tentacles maybe that hang off their jaw.
That was unrelated. I just thought it was interesting.
Fair enough.
Okay, so arrive and set up is our first quest.
yeah. Arrive and set up. Is our first task, and then we have stage 1, 2, and 3, and those are. Of that act, those are the things that we need to do, and we need to
Right.
get a certain number of victories before we can move to the next stage, which is harder than it sounds. So we got to make these like
Do we? How do
like
we know?
kind of like broad and movable. Because
I
it's
have
like
I have one, which is
Okay.
obviously we're assassins. We have not got our own wares, so we need to pillage from
Yes.
the other tables
Yeah.
around to
Yes.
fill our table.
Yeah.
oh, okay. So steal supplies.
Supplies.
Yeah.
oh
okay.
man,
Steal
We have
supplies.
nothing.
This one's made
so
for
is
me.
each of
So
these
that's
ones
stage 1 is steal supplies.
Yeah, I like it. Stage 1 of task 1 is steal supplies.
So we're assuming that we're starting in
we're walking through the door.
the Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like
just
it.
for
GoblinCon.
GoblinCon. Curious GoblinCon.
Obviously.
Curious GoblinCon.
Yeah.
Just for everyone's like frame of reference, I am absolutely picturing the Woodgrove Center.
You should be picturing. You mean Country
100%.
Club?
Oh, Country Club. Yes,
Country
yes,
Club,
yes.
where we have Curious Comic-Con. Yeah.
Yes.
Not to be confused.
Yes.
Not to be confused. No.
Totally not.
And not giving
Different.
ideas to
I
any
mean-
vendors. I will kneecap you.
Ooh, Jesus.
Unless you show up in
Goblin
crit and fumble,
Unless you show
Goblin
up in
out attire.
Crit and Fumble
Yeah.
Or-
attire, in
or
which case
only a
I'll
cod
forgive it.
piece.
Yeah.
Or only a cod. No, someone came last year like that. So
So
stage 2.
stealing supplies like for our tip, like our wares. What
yeah.
are we selling? We also need to make. How are we killing?
I feel like that would go
Wait.
under kill Astin Sean. I feel like that's stage 2 is the like getting the poison.
I feel
and
like
all
we.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We would need a float in order to sell things.
We need money.
We need money. Yeah.
So that's
Oh,
stage 2
Yeah.
then?
No, we're
That's
still
still
on.
stage-
stage
stage
2, phase 1
Of getting set up. Of task 1.
Yeah.
Stage 3, I feel like, would be decorating the booth to
Yes.
become attractive enough that Astin Sean wants to come to it.
We know. So what do we know about him? We know him. He's a codpiece thief.
We know he's a codpiece thief.
So
Yeah.
really, we should maybe
We should be stealing things to make decorative cod pieces.
pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, our codpiece table.
Everything that's on our table should be phallic.
Yeah, boutique cod pieces. All
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, boutique. Okay. Wait. So what's stage 2 again?
Stage 2 is, or stage 1 is
Steal supplies.
Steal supplies. Stage 2 is get afloat. We need to steal money or get money somehow.
Float.
Stage 3 then is create decorative cod pieces with what we've gathered.
Yeah.
Can our business name be the Phallus Factory?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thanks. It's quite an easy table.
The create decorative cod.
Wait, is there 4? Is there 4 per? I'm
No, you just wrote the wrong line.
No, it's like I actually think the
I
lines
get
are
it
fucking
now.
annoying too.
Yeah,
You write,
I
like,
now just
you write under the
realized.
titles.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way
I've already
each
committed.
the way each task works or each stage is we have a set number of victories we have to do. It starts easy and it'll move fast, and it gets harder and harder. The way the game recommends is that you take the number of players minus 1 is the number of victories we need to achieve per stage. So there's 5 of us at the table. That means we need 4 victories per stage to move forward, right? So in that little box next to the stage, write 4. You just write it in all of them. So we know we need 4 victories. But there's a catch, because each task has a stage where something goes wrong. And instead of defining it ahead of time, it's fun to figure out what stage it happens on. But when that stage completes, then we roll on the table, right? So to give you an example, let's say it's stage 1. At the end of stage 1, we roll on the misfortune table, and it's, I don't know, a beehive explodes and there's bees everywhere, or whatever the fuck, you know? It's
I think
like,
our last one we had, the very first one, it was ants attack. And
Yeah.
we made them female ants.
Yes. Yeah.
women
Yeah. Exactly.
Who are related to
like
your
Armand's
father.
sister.
So
Yeah.
let's have for this one, someone roll me 1d6. Chelsea's rolling?
2.
2. Okay, so stage 2.
5. 2. 2.
Weirdest
What the?
die
It's
I've
a
ever
ugly
seen.
ass dice. I'm never using this again.
Okay, so put a star next to stage 2. And at the end of stage 2, we are rolling on the misfortune table. It also means that stage is 1 harder than the rest of them. So it is a 5, not a 4.
So it's stage 2, quest 1.
Yeah, task 1, like
Task
the first
1.
column. Yeah. So we have a 4. Stage 1's 4 victories. Stage 2 is 5 with a misfortune.
Something goes wrong after we get afloat.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. You know, whatever makes sense in the fiction, like just as it's happening, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got that. Now we're going to move to task 2, which is killing Astin Sean. How are we?
He's a bugbear.
Yeah.
He's a bugbear.
How are you going
Yeah.
to kill a
Wearing
bugbear?
a codpiece and probably nothing else.
He's just marching around in the codpiece.
Just the codpiece.
I think I'm not
codpiece
joking.
is a
I think I
public
want to
health issue.
take the toenails that I have and grind them up into a fine powder. And these are old, like toxic toenails at this point.
Like fungus, like a lot of fungus.
It's more fungus than
They're
not
basically
really.
mushrooms.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like grind those up and try to get them into his system somehow. I don't care which orifice.
Well, okay, so we have this codpiece table. That's just to lure him in to get his attention.
Yeah.
But then, like, maybe we have like not a potion. What's a
have
word?
to
Like
cream?
like a tonic or a cream.
We have to convince him to eat something or drink something. or
I think
put some
we
lotion
line a
on.
cod piece with this.
So he has to
toxic
try
cream.
on.
He's
Try
gotta try
on.
it
Give him
on.
a boner pill. So he gets,
I love
so he
this
gets
idea.
he gets a medieval Viagra laced with my toenail
I
clip.
was going to say, I feel like if you ate enough toenails, it'd probably give you a boner.
It's one way to
Not
find
you
out.
specifically.
I was
Just
going
like
to say, what do you know
one in
about
general.
the rest that I don't know?
the royal sense of
Are you
you.
my doctor?
In my experience, it only takes one.
Try it. Come on.
All right.
All right. So then it's,
Okay.
That was just my suggestion.
No, I like it. I'm brainstorming.
so I would say like
around.
number 1 would be develop the
Kill Sean Astin. Step 1 would be making sure he stops at our
Yes.
booth,
Yeah.
I would say.
Okay,
All right.
attract him to booth.
Attract him.
Which are amazing cod pieces will do on their own.
Really? They sell themselves.
yeah.
All right. Stage
Sorry,
1,
get closer.
attract him.
Got a cod?
Stage
Need it
2.
covered? Boom.
Convince him to partake in however we choose to kill him.
Yes. Which can be chaotically
partake in
happening at
his
the
murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just call it partake in murder.
So it's like an induced suicide more than a murder.
Yeah. But he doesn't know, so
I
it's a
feel
murder.
like stage 3 here then would be removing the codpiece from the murdered body
Without
because
getting caught.
Yeah.
Then all of the rest is GTFOing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
getting codpiece.
collect codpiece.
Don't get caught in the codpiece.
That's stage 3.
Don't
Collect
get caught
codpiece.
in the codpiece.
No. Stage 3 is return codpiece to Goblin King.
No, that's
task
task 3.
three.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Jeez,
Collect-
Murphy.
Oh, collect codpiece is stage 3.
So then stage 1 of task 3 would be, I would say, get out the fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold
Get out
on.
the-
Hold on. Let's
oh,
do the
sorry.
let's do the
Exit.
misfortune
We
for
have to
this.
do our numbers
Right,
again.
right, right.
Someone else roll a
Yeah,
d6.
I got it. 3.
3. Stage 2 again. So put a star next to it. So stage 1 of task 2 is going to be a 5. Stage 2 of task 2 is going to be a 6, and then stage 3 is a 5. So that's how many victories we need in order
So
to
they
move
increase
forward.
by 1
Yeah.
per stage.
Yeah.
Per task.
What?
5, 6, and 5.
Yeah.
Oh.
5, 6,
For
and
each
5.
stage.
Yeah.
And 6 gets an asterisk because that's when a bad thing is going to happen.
Why is
As
that?
soon as we murder him, something bad will happen to us.
God,
Surprise.
these lines being
I know.
out
I
of-
hate the
it's
lines.
killing me.
Whoever designed this needs to be murdered.
Whoa, whoa.
Is your name Astin Sean?
Yeah, hello.
'Cause-
It's actually, what was the guy's name that made this game?
Oh, Grant Howitt.
Grant.
Yeah, one of my favorite game designers.
Maybe he's.
well, no, a game
Maybe he
designer.
didn't design this.
He's my least favorite character sheet creator.
Grant, if you're
I
listening.
feel like we could fix these.
Come on.
yeah.
Yeah, we can
Come
fix
on,
it. We can
Grant.
do better.
This is
Yeah,
not the world
let's
works.
contact Grant.
Yeah, let's contact.
Maybe he's
Grant.
Australian, and because they live down under, they do it the upside down.
Wait, but
Just
then,
an idea.
But then your goblins are upside down.
Your goblins are upside down.
But
Yeah,
it's because they're
take that,
standing on the
Gavin.
underside of the planet.
Oh, so people there like
Yeah.
see the other way around. That makes sense.
People in
Yeah.
Australia are upside down right now.
Yeah.
They are
Totally.
currently.
Having conversations with feet.
That's assuming the
In
Earth
reverse.
is round, though.
It definitely isn't.
isn't.
Okay,
Anyway,
All right, task
so
3.
task 3:
feel
return
like-
codpiece to Goblin King. Okay, stage 1.
stage 1.
Get out of here.
Get out of the.
Get out.
Get
So
out of
just
the
out
GoblinCon.
of the
GoblinCon.
Get in the bus.
get out of the
How did we get here?
GTFO.
Yeah.
Yeah, GTFO.
Get out of Dodge.
I feel like skipping to stage 3 should be profit.
Yeah. We don't even
Get
need.
paid.
I see what you did there.
Let's not even like just decide what that means
Just profit.
when it gets there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What does
figure it
profit
out.
mean?
Like it could be
Yeah.
a profit. Like somebody tells us our future.
Yeah.
I'm going to spell it both ways.
Jesus shows up.
My children, you have sinned.
Get up, Tim. He has the toenail.
He's way too white.
Look at his codpiece.
Why is his face orange?
Too
Play the
current.
music.
Too current.
What? He was, never mind.
So
Stage-
what's stage
In
two?
between
Stage
those
2 would
two,
be present
how
the
are we gonna-
Goblin King with ye holy codpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know where he's going to be? Do we have to find him?
He'd probably
Do we
tell
have to get to him?
us.
Yeah.
He hired
Yeah,
us.
he
Yeah,
hired
Ron-
He hired us.
Rendezvous
us.
with Goblin
We will
King,
have
yeah.
a rendezvous.
25 goblins.
Okay.
Pull this off.
So GTFO rendezvous profit?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
I don't know how to spell rendezvous, so I'm just going to say return.
It's rendezvous.
Rendezvous.
Nope.
it's
RENDEZ-VU.
It doesn't matter because
VOUS.
nobody else is going to see this. It just needs to make sense to you.
Respond.
I'm going to mark you for your spelling.
Oh, damn it, SP.
This is a dictée. Tell me you were French immersion.
Ooh, Eskimo, Wazo.
oui.
Okay, I spelled
where?
L'école
mine
Duncan Elementaire.
like Ron, the name, then day, as in
Ron
like a
Day.
day, and then vous, like F.
I'm actually
Yeah.
gonna take 2 points for that.
Rendezvous.
Rendezvous.
That's actually my last goblin's name.
So somebody needs to roll.
It's Ron.
Oh yeah, someone needs to roll for this. Give me a roll.
Here's
Sean.
a roll. We got a 3.
3, stage 2 again.
Profit.
So 6, 7, 6.
667.
6, 6. No,
No.
6,
no.
7,
3 is stage 2.
Because we're running it, we're doing D3s. So 1 and 2 are 1.
So
3 and
6,
4. Yeah.
7,
God
6.
damn it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I got it right.
You got it right.
So
6.
confusing.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, I think we got it all.
All right.
Sweet.
Cool. Did we
All
win?
right. Yeah, we win. Okay, let's go home.
All right.
Oh,
Good
let's
podcast,
record next
everybody.
week. Yeah, that's great.
Crit Fumble.
We can play this whole game in 2 hours, right?
So one thing before we begin that I've noticed, I've run this game a few times, including with adults and children, and everybody tends to describe what their guy does and then rolls and then just quickly describes what happens after. Like the scene becomes very narrow. What I would instead encourage you to do, and it says in the book, is you are the DM in that moment. take control of the scene and just like run with it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like talk about like if we're in let's say we're in a room and we're trying to get somewhere else, we could easily get to the next room, maybe even the room after, and you walk past like some hobgoblins in a hot tub, and then we're in the next room, and then you roll your dice. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like micro steps.
Is there going to be hobgoblins in hot tubs?
Totally, for sure.
There will be now.
So anyway, what I'm saying
Sweet.
is like take your time, imagine you're DMing for the rest of us, explain a scene, feel free to shift and move. There's no real rules on what you can do. Obviously, it should make sense. If it's a little too wacky, it becomes hard for us to stitch together. But definitely, like, take that moment to control the scene. And if you don't have ideas, if you're stuck, don't be embarrassed to just say, like, hey, okay, like, what do you guys think? How should this scene play out?
Yeah.
Like, well, not pass, but like this is a collaborative sort of like storytelling. So just, if you're in the hot seat and you're like, I don't have any ideas, what should we do here?
Yeah.
We'll just kind of like
Riff it.
Yeah. All right.
See what happens.
Okay. Who's ready to play?
Goblin Quest.
Goblin Quest. So, we have been hired by the Gobling King
Yes.
to get the codpiece of some name. What is it called? The codpiece of what for the Goblin King?
Copies of holding.
Yes. The Goblin King
One
has,
size fits all.
Canon.
Yeah.
the codpiece of holding has been that is our task from the Goblin King to collect from Astin Sean.
Yes.
The bugbear.
The bugbear.
He's a
known
bugbear.
as.
So we're getting set up. We're at Curious
He's a
GoblinCon.
bard bugbear.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah,
Bard bear. Yeah.
bard
Oh,
bear.
for sure.
I'm just writing that down. One sec. Bard bear. We are currently
We're
getting.
never getting through this game.
We're currently getting set up. I imagine we are in this Curious GoblinCon. Maybe there's like, the people that buy those VIP passes for way too much fucking money.
Right.
They're already in there, but the rest of the crew isn't. Like it's about to happen, but everybody's setting up like all their booths.
We definitely have
They
the cheapest table possible.
Oh yeah, we don't have like any banners or anything yet. We have to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
We walk in, everybody's got like these big tall like tower like things,
Pop-up things.
lights and everything, and then we just have like a fold out table.
Kind of
It's like
sounds
three
like how we
legs.
do Comic Cons.
It's actually 2 milk crates and a little piece of plywood.
Yeah.
Totally, that's what it is.
We're
But
actually walking an exit.
But we fold out the milk crates to make it look like it's like we have a real one. So like we're just like
Totally.
Yeah.
okay,
Set up in front of the fire escape.
we need to steal some supplies. So I imagine like I'm just gonna go. Beep Zap Ow is gonna gather some of his tools. We've put out our table, and he looks around. He's like, okay, all right, I have a couple ideas. I'm just gonna take some of my cameras and I'm just gonna place them around. Give us an idea of where all the best stuff is at, all right? So you guys just spot me for a minute here, all right? Puts on his backpack, and he kind of just like sleuths around the other tables, finds a good spot in one of like the corners where some other table is set up. I don't know what's set up at that table yet. They're still working on it. Maybe it's dried, I almost said toenails, dried hair. It's like, like a potpourri.
Real
but
fake
it's like,
wigs.
Yeah. Real hair. Like instead of it being nice, it's like, what is that thing women don't like where it's all
Like back
split ends. Split
yeah.
ends.
they sell split end wigs.
So that whole sentence was so problematic. Was it that what the women don't like? Those broads are like, right, Gavin?
Goblins will say the craziest things.
I don't know, Gavin. What do you call the old ball and chain? Ask her.
Jesus. Gavin's tuning in from 1984 right now.
This is why Gavin's not allowed to go by pure id.
I'm literally crying.
We haven't done an improv game for a while. That's okay.
All right. I'm sorry. I meant split ends, but I like split end wigs. So I'm rolling with that. So he crawls up behind and he's trying to place one of his cameras. I'm going to roll my dice. So when you roll, you have 1d6 by default. And then if anything that's helping you, like your expertise, your quirk, your dream, or your ancestral heirloom, you get to roll an extra dice for each of those. So like I could roll 2, 3. There's a catch though, because you count each dice. You don't count the best dice. So like if you roll a bunch of 1s, you're just going to fucking die. You could, right? Because 2 failures, your goblin's dead, right?
Right. Shit.
So the way he's going to do this, I mean, he has an expertise of making marginally helpful items. So I feel like he should get 2 for sure.
Yeah.
So he's
I'd
going to
say
climb
so.
up there. Yeah.
Yep.
He's going to set up his shitty, totally not obvious cameras
Cameras of spying.
of spying. He hasn't achieved it yet, but he's going for it. I'm going to roll. Oh, okay. I got 2 5s. So in the game, a 1 and a 2 is an injury. If you take 2 injuries to your goblin, he's dead. Okay. If you
They're squishy.
if you roll a 3, it's a bad thing happens, and the next person to roll takes a -1, not -1 dice, but -1 to the value of the dice, all of them.
Oh, okay.
So if I had a -1, I rolled these 5s, I'd have a 4.
Right.
Rolling a 4 is a good thing happens, so obviously good things happen, and the next person to roll gets a +1. And then if you roll a 5 or a 6, that's considered a victory. So obviously a good thing happens and the scene moves forward, but it also notches down our stage, right? Because for stage 1, we have 4 victory requirement. So I just knocked that down to 2 because I rolled 2 5s. That's 2 victories.
Nice.
So Beep crawls up there. I imagine maybe he's like, how does he do this so easily with 2 victories? Maybe he invented one of those little ladders that like fold out and you can just like, and he like literally sets up his own little ladder, climbs up and like attaches this camera perfectly without the wig people noticing, and climbs back down, folds up his little ladder, puts it in his backpack and walks back to the table, and he's like, yeah, we got some cameras set up. I can't believe those fuckers didn't even notice me there. They're really obsessed with those wigs.
They were busy having their periods, so they couldn't notice.
I
They
mean,
were talking about their favorite dish soap.
it'd be nice if they put on some makeup or something.
Have they tried smiling?
Yeah. A little bit of lipstick and an apron wouldn't hurt.
Oh my god, dude.
Also, why are they out of the kitchen?
Oh, we forgot to mention it's set in 1955.
Yeah, he just keeps going back a decade every time he says something.
Okay, so that's
Your
that's my
camera
roll.
is honed specifically on the split wig. The split
For some reason.
Yeah, I mean,
And how does this aid us exactly?
because it was trying to give us an advantage to find where the supplies are, where the best supplies. I'm giving us like a bird eye view.
Okay.
So he's run back, and let's imagine he's got like a little screen, and we're kind of like all looking at it now, and we've
These
got.
are advanced goblins.
I mean, he's pretty fucking good, especially with two victories. It's not a very good. It's like a CRT TV, black and white, it's
I love
fuzzy.
those.
Yeah, you know, you can barely tell what it is. It's either like a wig or a goblin. It's hard to tell. But we're looking at it. What does everybody else want to do? How are we going to get the rest of these supplies?
I think my goblin, Peep the Peeper, is going to, she's going to do what she does best, and she's going to look. She is going to start wandering the aisles. She's looking for people or goblins who have set their stuff up and then walked away. There's always someone who has to go back out for their next.
Oh, like their second trip to the truck
second
kind of thing.
trip, bathroom break, before it gets busy, whatever. So she's going to go and she's going to look.
Nice.
That's it.
All right. So
Yeah, she's going to scout it out. She knows she's not the thief. She's really good at looking, though.
All right.
Okay.
I feel like we're trying to give Tash's character like
That's exactly it.
some options. Be like, okay, over that table over there, and we got the camera here.
Right.
We're the intel.
Yeah, totally. We're the brains.
I get to do 2 because that kind of has her thing, which is looking. Okay.
Your thing is expertise, right?
Expertise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you always get 1 dice by default. Roll for it.
2 5s.
Whoa, jeez.
Whoa.
We just finished the first
Wow.
stage.
Look
Dang.
at that.
Man, okay. So steal supplies. So I guess
I feel like maybe
No one's even tried-
she realizes everyone's gone out for their second round of
just, like,
stuff,
grabs
and she's
boxes.
like, "Never mind. She loads up her own cart and it like comes back and she goes, "Oh boy, I didn't even need you." Tash's
Man,
character.
That's pretty cool. You just kind of got everything. I was just in the middle of like trying to map out a plan, but it looks like we got everything we're gonna need. I guess we should come up with a plan.
Beep runs over. He's like, "Hey guys, there's definitely a table over there where we could get some supplies from, and we could look over here. And if you look at the very
I
back,
already did it.
well, fuck!" And he just throws it on the ground. It's like smashes.
My notebook says that our next step of action will be to acquire a cash float. We need cash float.
I prefer chocolate.
Money. We need money.
I think I can do that.
You can do.
Yes,
You would. Okay. Well,
Dr. Hubert at your service.
Hubert.
Doctors have lots of money. He could just pay for everything.
How much money do you have?
I don't have any money because I'm a shit doctor, but I am really good
What
at
if you went
schmoozing.
to the bank?
Well, I'm going to go to the bank of people's purses.
Oh.
If you catch my grift, sir.
You're one of those doctors.
Catch my grift?
I got it.
Whatever.
Wait, what does grift mean?
Don't worry about it. You're in tech. You're in
Yeah,
tech.
no, you're the mark. That's fine.
Yeah, so my character is going to he's going to walk around and he's going to try to go under the tables and find all the nicest looking feet.
Use that as a gauge of wealth.
And yeah, when he finds the nice feet, he's going to start schmoozing up the person whose feet it is with his little crew of goblins with him. And we can give you an overhaul. I mean, we can make these things look so beautiful, little nail polish on these pert little toes of yours. And he's like stroking them and like distracting them while also his other hand's just going into like their handbags and just taking out coins.
I just love the idea that he's crawled under all these these tables and he pops his head out underneath their tablecloth and going, "Hello, I've just noticed."
Yes, 100% is what he's doing. So while they're
Did I
distracted,
tell you as a doctor?
as a doctor, I'd say you absolutely can have beautiful feet if you just let us. And so he just schmoozes them and he tries to use his expertise, I guess.
All right.
2 dice.
So I guess this is you like how well you're schmoozing them? Like, you know what I mean? Like you found one. Let's say, or maybe you haven't found one or you're looking. Right now.
I found
Okay,
I'm finding feet everywhere. I'm crawling around.
Yeah.
All right.
So are you doing the thieving or the schmoozing?
Well, I'm schmoozing and
schmoozing.
thieving at the same time. It's a
wow.
double thing. It's like it's like, you know, when you go like this and then you punch at the it's like that.
No.
I'm just picturing like tables like bumping. Like,
Sometimes I get a good kick, like somebody just kicks me to get out there, and calls me a pervert, and I run away. So 2 dice.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm just wondering what the moment is. It's like, are you?
The pinnacle moment that you're rolling.
Yeah. What are you
Oh, okay.
seeing that either is being achieved or failed? Is it convincing someone that you're schmoozing? Like, how well you're schmoozing them?
So like it's kind of like by the time I notice that I've got them hook, line, and sinker, and they're just interested in getting like me to work on their feet, and I'm just touching their feet without them like really feeling like it's weird or creepy, and I've got them hook, line, and sinker. I can see in their eyes they're paying lots of attention to me. I'm kind of doing that thing like when you kind of go beside them and you're like, oh, and then you just like your other hand's just stealing from them.
Nice. I love
Yeah.
it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I
2
like it.
dice?
Yeah.
A 6 and a 5.
Holy shit! We're gonna be done this in 30 minutes.
Through this.
So 2 victories. We're down to 3 remaining for stage 2.
nice.
I guess how does that pan out?
Yeah, so I've maybe done it a couple of times now, and I've reached into some bags, and I've got some pretty good coin on me now. I've got like about 10 gold pieces, I'd say.
Nice.
A couple of silvers.
We need 3 more points worth of schmoozing or something.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not there yet. Let's say that
need
was
to
like
build our
some of the
cash
movie
float.
or some
Yeah.
money,
Some
but
of
we
it.
need some more.
And I think people are maybe getting a little wise to me now because I'm bumping into tables, I'm crawling around on all fours. It's worked, but it's starting to get a bit weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've now worked your way around all the feet, and
All
we're
the feet
still
that I
a
like.
little.
Yeah.
You've got all the big coin, but we still need the change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
that Shirley would capitalize on the good doctor's distraction, and you would see Shirley emerge from the kobold hot tub.
In the middle of the Curious GoblinCon.
Ears sort of flickering, getting some moisture, and eyes up a hobgoblin vendor of some choice potions, and they're going to use the humidity of the hot tub and just do the biggest snot bubble because they're saying like, I need to get afloat, and then the bubble will sort of like float over to their cache and bloop, get it and then float away.
Amazing.
I love
So
it.
you're flying around the mall with a snot bubble,
Yeah.
a helium snot bubble.
So wait,
of sorts.
before you roll, you mentioned an ear, and that I forgot one of the rules in the game. Every goblin has what's called a lucky ear, and you are allowed to cross it off and re-roll your dice. You don't get to choose which dice. You have to re-roll all of them and take the final result. So it could end up being worse.
Okay.
But essentially
One per
you get 5
go-
goblins, so you get to do that 5 times during the game.
Okay.
So I just wanted to bring it up before we did any more
Perfect.
rolls.
That's
They
good
all
to
have a
know.
lucky ear.
Good to know. I've got the good old trusty skull D6. That is a 4 and a 1.
Okay, so a 4 is a good thing.
Yeah.
So a good thing happens and gives +1 to the next person, but you also take an injury.
All right. I think what ends up happening is Shirley gets trapped in the snot bubble because it's so viscous and starts to like asphyxiate a little bit.
This would be our second goblin in two goblin heists that died of snot. We lost Snivell that way, remember?
Oh, yeah.
She blew a giant snot bubble that burst on her face and she
couldn't breathe.
suffocated.
I feel like Beep's like, I've seen this before. I saw it on television one time. And he like runs up and takes like his favorite pen and like pokes the bubble.
Just everywhere. And there is a snot covered little chest of some loose change as well.
The number 3 way that goblins die is snot.
So you got one victory on that, and
No, one good thing. So
One
it's not a
good
victory.
thing. Oh,
It gives the
good
next
thing,
person +1 to the roll.
Perfect.
Okay.
Wow, Shirley, you pretty good job, but you almost killed yourself there. I've seen that before. You're lucky I had the old writing utensil.
I don't think this cash is usable anymore, and it's just completely disintegrating.
Which is really throwing us because it's gold.
Yeah.
They just like, well, we might as well throw it in the garbage. It's like still perfectly good, but then he just like he throws it in the bin. He's like, well, we got to try again, I guess. Who has to go?
Believe it is Tash.
Oh, Tash is remaining.
Yeah.
How do you follow
The
that one
one
up?
non-DM at the table.
Oh, you got it.
You got
I mean,
it.
what is your guy's name again?
Well, I have right up the leader. That's one thing I was wondering. Do you have to play them in order? Can you rotate
No.
them out? I feel like you could probably rotate them out if you wanted, right?
I don't feel like you can rotate them out, but you
But
can
I think
choose
you got to play
one in
one
order.
until they're dead, and
Yeah.
then choose the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have Snitches up, who's the planner. He's the plotter conceiver. He doesn't have a plan right now.
Awesome.
So we need some change, right? That's
Yes,
what we're
do
after.
need
We're
some
trying to get
change,
some
yeah.
change.
We need some
Where can we
changes.
get
Or
some
honestly,
change?
anything we could sell to get change.
Yeah, this is also true.
That's
I mean,
true.
we're
We
just
can
trying to
hawk
make
stuff.
money. Yeah.
He is going to go to the vending machine area.
Oh boy, I like where this is headed.
Ye oldie vending machine.
and he's gonna use his key of everything
Oh, nice.
The one you got from the bugbears or whatever, right?
from somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah, probably from the dump actually in a trash can.
Bugbear, don't care.
I broke my paper clip and I can't fix
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh, wow. What a goblin.
Hand Chelsea your split ends.
I don't know how to fix this. I need a man.
It's just so complicated.
Some kind of engineering.
So his thinking is he's gonna first attempt to open the vending machine to see what change might be inside of it.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you
it-
did it.
and-
Thank you.
Don't sound surprised.
Clothespins are my expertise. All I do is wash dishes and hang up clothes on the line.
Oh, you did it.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Oh.
Thank you. That's hard.
You fix things.
Just a girl.
Cargo fast.
Sorry, Tash.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
breaking into the
stalling
vending
me
machine.
time. Yeah, it's gonna he's gonna try his key.
I
in
hope
the
this key works.
Door of the vending machine.
We need it to be canon.
yeah.
And
So is that 2 dice then?
I think so because
Yeah,
he's
he's
getting
using
his heirloom?
He's using his
Yeah, yeah.
heirloom.
Heirloom, yeah.
But then you get to add +1 to both your rolls.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
To
'cause-
both of them?
Yeah.
Oh, just
all
add
the
plus
dice.
the
one,
number,
not
yeah.
one dice. So
Come
he's
on,
gonna
Tash,
stick in his
come
key and he's gonna wiggle it. And he rolled a 1 and a 2, and he's like wiggling this thing with a vigor because he
So it's
knows it works.
So that's a 2 and a 3 then.
It's
Yeah.
a 2 and
Yeah.
a 3.
So an injury and a bad
And a
thing.
bad thing.
Oh.
Although you can use your lucky ear to re-roll.
You could.
if you
Yeah, you
wanted.
could.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna cut off one of my ears and try that over. again.
Look, you lucky
Wiggle,
rabbit's
wiggle,
ear.
chop.
Do you want to use my scissors? I find it's easier.
No, I just like to chew it. I'll chew off my ear myself. Oh, did you mean for the lock?
No, I meant your ear.
That's a 6
okay,
and
that's
a
better.
4.
That's a 6 and a 4.
Nice. Okay,
Okay, good.
plus one.
So-
Nice.
Yeah, so a victory and wait, no, 2 victories.
yeah.
Because 4 would be 5.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's a 5 and a 3 on the roll, but it's
Oh.
a +1 to both of them.
Oh, okay.
So it's
So
a 6 and a 4.
Okay, so a good thing and a victory.
A good thing
we're
and
down to
victory.
Yeah.
So it pops open and he manages to find a nice little handful of change in there.
All right. Yeah, it's a good thing that happens.
Maybe does it matter what order we go in right now?
No.
No,
Okay, so
yeah.
everybody's back on track. We all got our.
Yeah.
We're all putting our clips on our mics again.
I'm gonna
Put it here so we all know we've gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take Dr. Phallus because I'm gonna switch one of my goblins now.
You
Okay.
can't.
Oh, not until he
You have to-
dies, but
till
then
he
you can
dies.
switch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Well,
no, you leave your
still
clip on
got-
there. You
leave
just
your
can't.
clip.
You
I thought
can't.
this was the talking pillow.
No. So you
safety salmon?
just keep playing your same goblin
Somebody
until
else
it dies.
because I had a good idea with one guy, but I don't have any other ideas.
Okay, so a good thing happens, but we haven't fully got it, and maybe Beep is like. You know what? I think I could probably make like a little mechanical thing to reach up and get the rest of the change in the back of the machine. This is just like the main collection, but in the back is like where they store all of the money.
All the ones that aren't real money, but that look like money.
Do you
Like
want
the
some
junk change that goes back.
Yeah. That's like the bad.
Yeah.
one. yeah.
People won't know.
Do you want some sticky snot for that? Yeah.
I was
Well,
preparing a good one.
I mean, I could use some lubricant. Just let me make the thing.
All right.
So he's gonna try to fabricate a those like toy things that have like the pincer hands
Yeah,
that
the
you like
grabbers.
squeeze with your fist,
Like that
and
old
would grab-
people used to grab the thing off the
I
shelf.
think they call.
trash
I think they call them like
picker-uppers.
the woman grabber or something. like that.
Yeah, the butt pincher. He makes one of those, and oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. Yes. and tries to reach into the back and get the change box back there. So he's using his expertise and his regular dice. Here we go with Beep. A 2 and a 4, and I didn't get any benefit, right? It's just straight dice. Yeah. Okay.
No, there was a +4.
yeah, so
He
one
got
plus
one
one.
good thing happened last time for him.
No, but it turned into 2 victories because it was +1.
No,
right?
it was a
one
3
victory. Oh,
and
you're
a
right.
5.
Yeah,
so
Okay,
it
so
was
I
6
got a 3 and a
4.
5. So we got a victory and
a bad thing?
And a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The victory is I get it. The bad thing is the bugbears. No, we have too many bugbears. What's
Orc?
another? The
Hobgoblin.
orc.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the 2 big orcs that work the area and come and like take the change out of the machines just came around the corner while we were doing it.
Okay.
And Beep is like reaching in, he's got it, and he turns and he's like got the little box in his hand, and he's like, I
Just throw it and we'll pick up the pieces.
he throws it at them. It's a big metal box. Yeah, I mean that's my turn. Someone take that.
There's a box flying
Through the air, heading towards 2 orcs that just rounded the corner. I don't know how mean they are. I mean, they're just big orcs that probably got
vending
hired
machine
because they're big and muscular. They can basically
Yeah, this was just like an automatic reaction to throw things at orcs.
He told me to. I don't know. I just do what I'm
I
told.
thought it would smash and all the change would come out.
My character so Peep is a huge soccer player. Like that's something people didn't know about Peep is that Peep loves soccer and like instinctively sees this box going over her head and is going to do that thing where like soccer players jump up and then they like kick it backwards.
Nice.
The bicycle kick over her head. It's just a single dice. I don't know.
Wait, so we only need 1 more victory, right?
Correct.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, we might not have to deal with these orcs.
But then something
A bad thing happened. Oh wait, and what was yours?
Oh, bad thing happened.
A bad thing happened.
Yeah, so you
She
went
gets
minus
You
1.
actually get a minus because you get an injury.
She gets
shit.
hurt.
Oh, she didn't realize that box was made of
She
metal. Probably.
kicks the box.
kicked it.
It snaps open, but so does her foot. Oh.
So the change now goes everywhere.
She pulled an Anderson Silva and she hit it with her shin, and her leg just went to jello.
I can see it.
That's gotta hurt.
Shirley rushes in and goes, "Oh, we need a doctor here, a doctor!" and is going to try and get the orc's attention to give some sort of medicine and also look over to the good doctor as well.
Yes, you said a doctor. And I just run up to instead of I don't pay attention to any of what's going on.
Yeah.
And I just run straight up to their feet. Yeah. And I start looking at their feet.
That is weirdly where it is. Yeah.
So I'm looking at the orc's feet.
Oh, you're looking at their feet.
And I'm telling them with my heel rasp of forgiveness that I could really help them for their next march that they have to do when they go to battle.
This is perfect. You're distracting them
Yes.
because
Yeah.
they're pissed about the vending machine thing.
Yeah.
Is that a roll on my part? Too?
Yeah, either or Sean's setting it up and you could get to that. I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I'll set it up and like calling for the doctor, creating a bit of a distraction for the orcs.
Okay.
And then maybe I'll put on like the sock of warming.
On Chelsea's character?
Onto Chelsea's character.
Can you?
Oh gosh, it hurts so much.
That's a 1 and a 6. So.
I got a 6 too.
Oh, man. Okay.
So
All right.
We got our victory.
I got a 6 and a 2, so I took 1 injury and we got our victory.
Yeah, I think between the two of them.
Oh yeah, we got.
So how
double
does that
victory.
pan out? So we.
Oh yeah, there's a thing
succeed
that happens when you get 2. I remember reading that.
If you get 2 victories?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Sean, it's two separate.
Two separate.
And
yeah.
Sean was
Yeah.
so Sean's.
Yeah.
then-
So I will say that Shirley now has taken 2 injuries at this point.
Oh, how does Shirley die?
Shirley gets so hypothermic after taking the sock of warming off.
That's the only thing that can
She's like drenched from after being in the hot tub and like covered in snot and just like puts it on.
In like 1 second, just dies from hypothermia.
Wow. Too quick of a change.
Whilst calling for a doctor.
Beep like walks up to her and she's like just poking her with like one of his elongated
It's
stick
basically like
things.
a
He's
blue icicle at this point.
how did that even happen? This is not mathematically possible.
I will wear this sock forever.
Can I start taking off the other sock?
And
Except technically, the next goblin now gets the
Blaze
sock.
O'Gory shows up. No.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you can have it. I was just checking to make sure it was going to work.
So now we need, because we completed that, we need the bad thing.
Oh, yeah. Wait, the bad
Table, roll on a table.
It is our stage 2. We have
Yeah.
the end of our
Oh,
stage.
oh, what's the bad thing? Okay, we got to roll on the table. So someone roll a dice to determine which misfortune
I
table.
will roll a green one, and it says 5.
The 5 table is rogue magic. So now someone else roll a d6 to determine what in the rogue magic table happens.
5.
5. Leftover magic animates and upsets an animal skeleton.
Oh God, Shirley.
What? There would be an animal
love it.
skeleton of what in the mall planter?
Shirley.
No, I think it's Shirley.
But just Shirley's skeleton comes out of the skin.
like in Gremlins.
Shirley just reaches up, peels back.
Pops right out.
Jesus.
I want my socks.
Yeah, Blaze and Skeletal Shirley immediately start fighting over the sock.
I just start beating skeleton Shirley with like my long stick that I had made. I'm just like, no, you have to die. Stay down.
I believe she is dead.
No, she's not. Look at her. Hi.
Snitch's turn.
Did everybody go? Oh,
Snitch hasn't gone yet.
Yep.
What? How,
Snitch, it's
guys,
you.
You guys go so fast.
We're just fast.
kill her.
Kill her.
Shoot her.
Snitch runs over to the skeleton horrible thing, and because he has the key of everything, which is a skeleton key, makes sense to just stick it in the skeleton's nose hole
Nice.
and try and,
And
turn
unlock it.
to unlock.
Yeah. That
Unlock
makes
it.
sense. That makes sense.
Cranium flips open kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
that's 2.
I want her pelvis for a codpiece.
Sorry, do it. That's a great idea.
I got
And also, it's a negative one because someone had a bad
Oh yeah,
thing.
a bad thing happened.
Russ had a bad thing happen. You rolled
I did
3
2.
and a...
No, I did 2.
Oh,
and
a 2.
6.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay, you're
Oh,
good.
you're good.
I thought it was a 3.
Okay, so I have an injury, a first injury.
All right.
So
And you
Such
can't use your
peaceful
ear.
music for this.
Oh yeah.
It's nice.
I already used my ears. That's
It's called Peaceful Village.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Let's do.
So I'm gonna say when he
small city.
when he sticks to put the key in, she just bites his wrist and like takes off, more or less takes off his hand. Basically makes his hand useless.
But the key falls through her
Moving
rib
forward.
cage, so it's okay.
Oh, I didn't say what injury mine got. My guy lost a
yeah.
teat.
Oh.
Lost one of his teeth.
He's only
There you
got
go.
3.
It's only got 3
so
now.
unbalanced.
So weird. You look so asymmetric. And then something bad happens is that the skeleton Shirley was the skeleton's name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shirley.
Shirley
I hate this.
actually like splits in half and is now two evil skeletons.
God.
That's the bad thing that happens.
That's
Yeah.
pretty evil.
Oh my
You kind of
God.
cut it diagonal, so it's like
Or
right.
are they like magical smaller skeletons, like an ooze?
Oh, like small ash.
I
Yeah.
want both pelvises.
Yeah. So there's 2 smaller, but we're already goblin size. So now they're just like they're basically like 2 skeleton dolls running around in the mall.
That's
Horrifying.
horrifying. Yeah. I feel like that's worse.
Yeah.
And there's still snot coming out of their skeleton holes.
Sean almost spewed.
Classic skibbity bop.
Gosh, I didn't even think we had sinuses anymore. Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
that-
Yeah,
that's better.
A little more upbeat
A
than the
bit
other
jaunty.
one. Yeah. Okay.
Now we've got to set
This
up our
is some
table.
Oh
pelvis
no. So
hunting music.
sweet. There we go. Wait, but we still have a skeleton on the loose.
Well, there's still 2 miniature.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like somebody
You
else's
know,
problem.
yeah, maybe they'll
The
come
orcs
back
can
for
take care of that.
task 2.
Yeah. So yeah, we're
Oh yeah, we should frame them. They stole from the vending machines. I saw that.
yeah, no good. Look at all that snot. Clearly, they're
Yeah,
slippery
orcs.
ones.
Arrest them, orcs.
Who's the works?
The orcs are the
security
the
guards.
vending
No,
guys.
no, I meant in like in this
Oh,
moment of
NPC.
Yeah,
role
you need
playing.
to. Tash looked at you, Gavin. He's like, DM this.
Yeah.
we're not cops. We're just like the vending machine.
Oh, good. So you you don't care if like we were taking the money then.
Nah.
Cool. It was still the skeletons. While he's like slowly picking up the box and like putting the change in it. He's like, so
why don't you just like, and the orc just walks up and just like steps on it.
ow, I was holding that.
No, the skeleton. I stepped on the skeleton.
Oh,
I was just
I
saying,
wasn't
why
holding the skeleton. I thought you stepped on my box.
Wow.
Not that box.
No
split ends there.
Why don't you kids go find your moms, okay, and like stop making such a mess? Someone's got to clean up all this change now.
I'll help.
I'm cleaning up the change. Just clean up the skeletons. He hurries faster and like takes the box and starts scurrying out of the room. Thanks. I like your.
Hey, do you want to try
Your
the new
feet.
chips?
No.
Okay,
Okay.
Well, what kind of chips are they?
they're
Let's not be too hasty.
salt.
Salts.
Salt chips.
Salt chips.
Wait, like
the
they're
new
made of
flavor.
salt,
Yeah.
or their chips with salt?
Just slice
Pure
of salt.
salt flakes.
Salt flakes.
Things aren't so bad once you get
chips of
past the
salt.
pain.
Don't get it in your eyes.
I did.
Why does my mouth feel funny?
Oh, look, the fourth is so big.
And the orcs just continue on their duties of
Perfect. Emptying the machine that's not there.
refilling, the
Restocking.
broken
Yeah.
vending machines.
Amazing.
I think back at the table, Peep has dragged herself. She's only got one leg, so she's dragged herself back, and she's in the process of she's laid out like all the random things she's stolen, and she's just using one of the skeletons like femurs to just like break everything up so that we can stick it all back together as a codpiece.
Hey, that's a great idea.
I love this idea.
Yeah. All right. So
We're
you're
in,
like,
we're in the decorating stage now.
yeah.
We
now
are,
we're in
yeah.
stage 3. Great decorative
and she's starting to
codpiece.
use. She's starting to put some stuff together using her stitches of repairing.
Stitches of repairing.
That's her
Oh,
ancestral heirloom. I wanted to
Right.
get another dice.
Yeah. 3 1s.
2 3s.
2 3s, 2 bad things, which is just one bad thing in the game rules. It says like if you don't get like stacked, it's just you take the worst and combine them. So a bad thing happens.
A bad thing happens, which is she gets a little over exuberant with her smashing, and everything's like very small. It's like a fine
It's
powder.
like a powder now.
Yeah.
Hey, slow down. I don't think we're gonna be able to make anything with that. It kind of looks like cocaine, actually.
I mean, I mean, Astin Sean I don't know.
Maybe we lure him in with the cocaine and then the cod piece.
Cocaine cod pieces.
Cocaine cod piece.
Stick it on your dick and sniff it.
Can't air this episode.
We have to.
Yeah.
It's live, actually.
We're live right
Yeah,
now.
there you go. Don't you see the crowd? They left.
We're rehearsing this for when we actually play a game at Comic-Con.
Oh god.
Beep
are
is
not
going
allowed.
to try to figure out a better way to like recover the powdered stuff, and he's gonna go and try to collect some water from the hot tub.
Nice. Yeah.
To mix to make it into a paste.
It's fairly viscous already with
So like he scoops up all the powder.
Jell-O tub.
He scoops up all the powder into like just like a little wood bowl or something like that, and he gets it like on his hands. Then he's rubbing his face. And, like his glasses move, so now he's got like this bone powder all over his face and stuff. And he goes up to the hot tub. And he's like, I hope you don't mind, but I just need to get a little bit of the water in there. And he like takes the whole bowl, which already has the powdered bone, and tries to dip the entire thing because he doesn't have some way to like scoop water into there. It was kobolds, right?
Yeah.
The kobolds are like, I don't know about that, man. You can't just put that in. They're just going to get her in the hot tub. We just got the pH balance right. They said, well, I'll just be a sec. And tries to roll it in there. I don't feel like I get an extra dice for this because it's just a bowl. Yeah, Wind Talent Joe, terrible eyesight. Maybe my terrible eyesight. I'm not realizing how. Nah, this is stretch. 1 dice. 6 is success.
Hey!
Victory. So I managed to scoop it in without getting a ton of bone powder everywhere. Okay, have a good day. Thanks. Nice knees. And he runs back to Chelsea's character. I forgot your character's name.
Peep.
And like smears out this like paste. Be like, I fixed it. All we got to do here, just give me your hand. Don't make that face. Just give me your hand. Yeah, I saw a movie like this once. I'm just gonna sit behind you. And okay, we press the button and it turns. We're gonna form it together. My darling. Is that split ends in your hair? All right, that's my scene.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Blaze is gonna watch this going on.
We're actually just paper mashing with ashes.
100%. It's gonna be the best cod piece ever.
Well, 1 second. I think there is something that we're missing here. And then Blaze is going to wander off back into the event. Okay, we got a wizard of potions. Yeah, all right. I got a bunch of kobolds in a gelatinous hot tub. Oh, perfect. And he walks up to the Kotor vendor. They're like little fish
The
people.
frog people?
The fish people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I misheard. I thought you said Kotor vendor, and I was like, oh my god, a whole vendor for Kotor? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Never mind.
And they are sort of selling beef jerky, ironically enough. Centaur jerky.
There's a large bald man with a bone sword on his back buying it all.
Excuse me, sir.
What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here.
1 second. Can I borrow this bone sword?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Thank you. And he's going to shish kebab the Kotoa with it.
Hey, mate. You know why you can have that? Check out this mop hammer.
Is that a mop hammer over there? I heard of that thing.
Yeah, and I think no snot. It's just 1 dice. At the 3, a bad thing happens.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, the Kotoa is not a fish person. It's actors in a costume.
Just some guy named Doug.
Just some guy.
Just fucking impaled some dude. It's like a human that snuck in.
Are we the only non-humans in this whole...
No, the camp is generally like all non-human creatures, but maybe he's the one human that snuck in as a
He was
Kotor.
actually Sue, just dressed up.
Hey, Darvin, check out my new fish.
Shut it.
Okay.
Just like drops the sword.
The cursed sword.
Oh, there's the hot tub again. Nice potions again there.
Well, nothing to see here, guys.
All right, well, it was a good try. I guess, what was that thing you killed over there?
I was looking for cod.
The guy with the mop hammer doesn't look so pleased.
We should stay away from that guy.
I think Dr. Hubert is going to... Dr. Hubert's going to go up to maybe the table adjacent. He's seen all this going on, and he's realizing one thing as he looks around is everybody's got these big fabulous signs up and stuff like that, right? So he's going to go to the table next to us, and he's going to ask them to use their paint dauber that they have. And he's going to take his surgical cloth that he uses when he lays out to work on really rasping those heels when he wants to get that thick, decades-old skin off of them. And he gets his surgical sheet out and he starts writing on it, phallus factory, but he spells it F-A-L-U-S.
Loose?
and factory spelt with an I at the end. But because he's a doctor, but he's so dumb, and he's going to hang it above our little station area that we have.
I love it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Well, roll for it. See how well it turns out.
Oh, right. Just one, I guess.
Just one.
Yes, one.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
Nice.
Damn.
Hey. Hell yeah.
Is that our second?
So we're down to 2 now.
Yeah, we got 2 left. We're almost done decorating for the creative codpiece.
Snitch noticed we have a very distinct lack in like special lighting.
Oh, yeah.
So he's gonna run
Make
down.
that codpiece glint.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna run down to the dollar store, over by Save On, and try to grab because he doesn't have money. So he's gonna try to grab like 10 packs of fairy lights, probably,
Get the Jesus candles.
and a couple Jesus candles. Because
Yes.
Astin's probably
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
Person.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sean. I played footsie with you. It's a
see.
big ass table for us.
I was going to say, like,
footsie with you.
You
We
guys are
tried.
really, you were going for
We
it.
really went for it.
2 6s over there.
Yeah.
So he's gonna walk in and find those and find where all the fairy lights are in the dollar store.
I'm curious, how busy is the dollar store right now?
What day of the week is it? What time is it? Is this like the mall hasn't
It's
opened yet?
probably
Is the mall
Saturday the
is it
3rd of
going?
May.
Yeah.
Approximately.
Yeah.
Probably 10 a.m.
About 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
It's
does it
like
close?
just
When does it
starting
finish?
It finishes at 5.
Oh, okay.
10 to
Yeah.
5.
Is there
Yeah.
anywhere
On
that smells like
Saturday the 3rd.
gasoline walking
There
around?
at least 4.
There's always somebody that smells like gasoline
yeah.
in a dollar store.
It's all the clerks.
Yeah. They're all saying they're sitting at a crit and fumble table.
I would say it's like Saturday morning busy. You know, it's
Yeah.
a specific crowd that's in there for opening.
Yeah.
So he is he's gonna try to create a distraction because he's naked. He has no way of hiding.
Oh, right.
He's just a goblin. He doesn't have clothes. Well, he might have a codpiece on, probably.
It's GoblinCon.
loincloth?
I feel like people at GoblinCon would understand.
you,
and be a
you just
goblin.
look like whatever. It's a costume.
Hey,
It's
just
not-
come as you are. Yeah.
you know. So he's gonna try and create a distraction by you know how they usually have like all those gas balls in like one of the tall like wire things with the like rubber bands. That you
Oh,
push the gas
yeah,
balls in?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna like use one of his fingernails to cut the rubber wires to let all the balls out.
Now, Sean and I are playing footsie.
I can't put my feet anywhere.
What's going on over there?
Just up on the table. It's good.
All right,
That's what you
Tash,
get for
I'm
being
leaning
so
towards you
tall.
now.
I don't think we're gonna. I don't think
Stupid
we're
long
gonna touch.
dancer's legs.
And then while that's happening and everyone's trying to clean up the balls, he'll run over and grab some packs of lights.
Nice.
All right.
So that's his move. And wow, he's dead.
The balls were actually bowling balls or something.
He cuts what he thinks is a bungee cord, which is it's actually just a metal rod. But he doesn't notice because his fingernail is so strong, and out comes 100 10-pound bowling balls. just flat.
Where's that other guy?
I don't know.
Sure, taking a while at the dollar store.
Why is everyone running out of there screaming?
Oh, that was great.
Too good.
Yeah, so that's his
Death.
death.
I'll be right back. Someone go.
One down.
Oh, yeah. No, good.
Well,
putting them up to
Yeah, everyone's back up now.
Okay, we're back up.
yeah.
I think that now we've got the paper mache going on.
Yeah.
I think that Peep is going to take off their thong, and they're going to start bedazzling the thong
Nice.
as a codpiece.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. So they are going to take their stitches of repairing, and they're just going to start sewing on chunks of debritus.
Yes, very good.
So that'll be 2. A 6 and a 5. We have a success.
Hey.
And a 2 successes.
Two
Nice.
successes.
We're
Well,
into
that-
killing
we did
Astin
it.
Sean.
All right.
Wow. It's beautiful. In like a Cartoon Network style, like whirlwind of green flailing arms and glitter and thongs. All of a sudden we have a stunning mirrored codpiece with the tiny skull of dead. What was your character?
Shirley.
Dead
Yeah.
Shirley. Right, dead center. Dead center.
Hey.
Yeah.
Welcome to the phallus factory.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Blaze is going to see this. It's perfect, and I know just the place to get some attention. He's going to run to the stage before Astin Sean gets to it with the codpiece in hand, go into the spotlights and let their glittering body shine in the spotlights, creating a disco ball sort of
Nice.
effect. Come on down to the phallus factory for all of your phallic needs. That is a 3, and that is a 3. Something bad happened.
Couple of baddies.
Couple of baddies. I think some errant light from the glitter gets into Blaze's eye, and so it just doesn't quite look as good, and he shrieks and falls off the stage.
Is Astin like a celebrity that's showing up for an
Yeah,
appearance?
yeah,
Is
yeah.
that-
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
He's like everybody's waiting for him to get here, kind of thing.
So, from the Burglewicks, the next up would be Nibs, and his whole thing is he has like a utility belt and like cross straps across his chest with little pouches of everything everywhere, a million little trinkets. So he's gonna like go back to where he thinks the dressing room would be and use his trinkets to like lay out a little bread trail right to our table,
Nice.
thinking that the bugbear is probably gonna
Yeah.
love all of these things.
Oh, for
yeah.
sure.
Oh, definitely.
Bugbears love
Yeah.
trinkets. Just like E.T.
And then once he's done building his little trail, he's gonna go back into like a hiding place right by the dressing room, so that when Astin comes out, he can pick up all of his trinkets as Astin follows it, because he doesn't want to lose any of his own trinkets.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm using my thing, so I'm gonna roll an extra one. And, wow, that's
Whoa, that's cocked.
I'm dead.
You died again?
Another one bites the dust.
2 1s, brutal.
I got,
you sure
that,
you wanna, like,
I got that on video.
How the fuck?
Do you want
did
to
he
cut
die?
an
I don't
ear
know.
or something for this one too? Or you can only use it.
That
I'll
feels
just
like
let
the
him go.
fate's
Natural. Just let him go.
decided.
Yeah, fair enough.
What happened was when he went and laid out his trail, and he went to like sneak back into like his little hiding, like little alcove in a doorway maybe, and the guy, you know those like big floor polishers,
They're like cleaning up the conference
some kid
before you
pukes over in the food court. This guy had to clean it up, so he comes out with this thing and just like didn't even
here's
slow it down.
just made like, oh, that is so good.
Sean and I played footsie again for our latest news.
Wow.
I gotta lean into it more.
I'm literally
Yeah, I'm
my
trying
feet
to,
are
like-
pointed at Tash 45 degrees away
It just
from
happened
everyone
my
else.
feet pointed at Russ, so we X'd across.
Yeah.
I have really long legs.
This is a
Yeah.
huge table.
Me too.
Yeah.
Maybe we just need to commit and we'll just like interlace our toes.
Oh God, I don't feel comfortable all of a sudden.
Dwayne just smiled.
I sent a picture like that to Dwayne once with our toes interlaced
Oh,
and was like,
no.
"This one's for you."
Oh boy.
Nobody wants that.
He did.
Where were we?
Anyway,
All right.
Anyways,
in
Next clutch.
Well, we've got to attract Sean now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean
Yes.
Astin?
Astin
Yeah.
Sean.
Yeah.
Let's not
Mr.
get
Sean.
sued.
Yeah.
Mr. Sean.
You've already attracted me, Russ.
So there's, I was going to say, yeah, the three of you left.
Yeah, what does Beep do to attract Astin Sean?
You still on your first guy?
Yeah, he hasn't.
Be
he did
risky,
get,
Gavin. Come on.
I've been risky. It's the dice. It's the dice. I don't know what Beep would do to attract him. Maybe.
What does Beep know about bugbears?
I mean, the lighting thing. Did the lighting thing work? Did we set up special lighting?
No.
We
we
died.
lost.
We never came back with the fairy
Yeah.
lights.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, maybe he'll pick up with that because he's like, I'll fabricate some lights. So he's going to, he's going to climb up into the rafters, gets up there somehow, and starts. Maybe he goes back around to like where the vending machine thing is, and those orcs are still there, and he's like, hey, just out of total curiosity, if I wanted to get up into the rafters to just like check on something, where would I access that? And they point me in the right direction. And I was
Lovely.
like,
Nice guys.
Yeah, super
Friendly
nice.
fellas.
And thanks. I just need a bird's eye view of our table, for the social media. And like, oh yeah, social media is a good idea.
The socialist media.
The socialist media. And he gets up there and he starts fabricating like these little lights, little pot lights and stuff, wiring up. And he can see, if you look up, you'd see him.
Nice.
He's looking down, but he's trying to give like from an angle, like it's just going to focus right down on ours. Astin Sean is going to be totally impressed. So he's using his tinkering skills. I get an extra dice plus the one that I'm rolling. We'll see how this works out. Ooh, a 6 and a 2. So victory, it works, but I take an injury
Yes,
for
you
that.
do.
I'm going to say that I think up in the rafters, the most natural thing for him to happen is fall, but maybe not like to his death, because this will be his first injury. So he gets the one light on, and he's like, okay, it's almost there. Gets the other light on. And he's like, perfect. Now I just need to disconnect the safety rope. And he's like, ah! Falls, and then like hangs 10 feet from the ground, just like above our booth, takes an injury, like half like dislocates one of his legs, but the other one's fine. He's like, okay, I did it. We have the lights. Someone please cut me down.
What was your clutch name again?
Zap Ow.
Yeah, there we go. Or is I think just do I?
I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's just me left.
I think it's just you. I'm pretty sure I fell off the glitter
yeah,
stage.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
glitter
yeah.
stage.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, Dr. Hubert, he sees the codpiece and he quickly thinks to himself, like, maybe he can like make it look, I don't know, like present as soon as Astin Sean's walking up. What he wants to do is he's going to get a couple of the other goblins to go under the table because they love being under there, looking at all the feet. That's their happiest place.
Totally.
They're going to take their bone saw and they're going to cut a hole in the table. And when they see Astin Sean walking up, they're going to like lift up.
So it's like, oh!
Yes. But they're going to use, at the same time as well, they're going to use some of the toenails that they've collected from a fire drake, which they know are flammable. So as they're pushing it up, they also like throw this toenail dust into the air and set light to it.
Oh my gosh.
Love it.
Sparkle magic.
And with Beep's new lighting, it's just gonna
It's going to look amazing.
It's gonna look amazing.
But they
Fire,
do this, they
Michael.
wait, and they see Astin Sean, and he's almost at the table, so they're really going to try to get his attention.
Hell yes.
2 dice because I'm using toenails, maybe? Because I collect them?
Yeah.
That's a 6 and a 5.
Whoa! 2 victories. Hell yeah. So we're down to 2 left, right?
Yep.
Nice. I think like with that, he would definitely be heading over. He's like, oh dang, I like toenail fire.
I think. Go ahead.
Smells like
I think Blaze sort of arises from the bottom of the stage, decides to take a different tack, and heads over to the Split Ends wig booth, and just sort of like covers himself in some snot and starts just putting wigs on him, and is going to dress up as Astin Sean, cosplaying, covering himself in hair as the Bard Bear. Beautiful. So using the snot bubbles, gets an extra dice.
Wait. what is he trying to achieve though? He's
To
trying
attract him, he's gonna be an adorable sort of cosplay and Astin
Everyone
Sean.
wants to walk towards themselves.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I'm your
I see.
biggest fan.
I got you.
And it's another double threes.
Bad things happen. those housewives are not going to stand for it.
Absolutely not. They're like, what are you doing? And they just like, they're pixies, and they just start erupting, like tearing it off of the back of Blaze, and he sort of gets like pulled over the back and creates a bit of a. And I think their booth sort of collapses in on him.
So there's these pixies just like ripping this hair
off of- yeah,
them.
yeah.
I imagine they're probably like getting some of your hair too, if you had any.
Yeah,
Just, like,
absolutely.
tearing out
Yeah.
chunks of yours.
He's
with
just
it.
like he's absolute mess. Yep.
I think that Peep notices that Astin Sean is now distracted by this like commotion happening, and realizes that we need some way of really drawing his attention, and then looks up and notices. What's your Gavin's?
Beep.
Beep. Notices Beep hanging above, like 10 feet above.
Still here.
And is going to take some of the glitter and stuff that was left over and is going to launch it up.
Make him into a disco ball.
At the same time, she's going to grab like the femur and like hit him so he starts spinning like a disco ball.
I will cut you.
I rolled a 6 and a 2.
Nice. That's the injury. I do cut you.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what happens is that is it totally gets
It
Astin.
works. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think that's exactly what happens. Is that you cut me?
Or is it continue? It continues the circuit because he's still getting electrocuted.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Continues the circuit, and you just see like Nickelodeon style skeleton. And then Peep explodes back into the wall behind and slowly like slurps down the wall, and is no more. That was the end of Peep.
This is total Gremlins.
Yeah,
This is amazing.
absolutely.
It's what you guess is throwing fucking glitter on me. Luckily, I'm grounded. All right. I guess Beep is up there swinging back and forth. So he's just going to like take that moment and see like, yeah, Astin, get over here, you big boy. You like this glitter, huh? He's just like, he's going to go like, like do this little like hip movement and put his hands on his hip and try to like jostle back and forth, but he's tied up by the ankles of this rope. I got nothing but a regular dice for that one, so we're just
We
hoping
just
for the
need one.
We're just
Yeah.
hoping for the best. 3, a bad thing happens. The rope breaks and he goes smashing headfirst through our table and trashes part of it. Not entirely, but he's like, you like this, huh? And he's like, just like
Crumples one of the cinder blocks.
Yeah, through the table. They could have gone better. Feel like Astin's starting to be like, I don't know if this table's for me. It's a nice cod piece, but with the glitter, it's not really my thing. It could get in my cod piece, and then what? I can walk home. It's kind of like having sand in my vagina.
Did you mean vulva?
No, it's vagina.
Whisk Burglewick is up next. He's noticing that Astin is feeling a little losing confidence, maybe, in our table. So he actually tries his what's that quirk? Defining feature is that he's a master lockpick.
Oh.
So he's pretty sure that a cod piece as fancy as the one that the Goblin King would have must have like a lock on it, on the back of it probably,
Totally.
so that somebody can steal it. So he's gonna try and sneak up as Astin's still kind of like muddling around between all the tables and sort of making his way. He's gonna try to sneak up behind Astin and see if he can just avoid this whole murder thing and just steal the cod piece off of him.
I like it. With the bad thing -1. I'm excited to see how this turns out.
Oh yeah, I get it. I forgot about that part. Yeah, so here we go. So he was right. There was definitely a lock there, but
But you're dead.
Astin Astin notices quite easily. So it actually turns out Whisk is not really a master lockpick. He just tells everybody that. He usually just takes a rock and smashes the lock. The bugbear just turned around and just like picked him up, bit his head off, and dropped him back down.
His headless body just like lands right by our table. We're like, oh boy, this is gonna be harder than I thought.
Oh my!
Wow, that was like
Who else is on character number 4?
I'm chewing through.
I'm still on 1.
I'm still on 1.
Beeps.
Me too. Oh, no, I'm on 2 now.
I'm on 2 as well. Yeah.
Yeah, still on Dr. Hubert.
All right, who we got left? Oh, Tash was the last one. Okay.
Do we want to do a pee break?
Oh yeah, we could do a pee break.
let's
Yeah,
do
we're
it.
about halfway through.
Yeah.
All right,
halfway, yeah.
we're gonna be right back with more Goblin Antics.
Quest.
But thanks for ending it up. We'll see you in a bit. Hey, we're back from our snack break, and
what a snack.
And what a snack it was! Thanks, Tash.
I feel full.
Yeah, you look full. You look full.
Almost look pregnant.
Sorry, listeners, you will never know the inside of that
Mara's
joke.
looking
Except
like
potato.
the cat who got the cream.
Except for potato.
Oh, gave out the cream.
Potato. I'm looking at you, potato.
Don't be such a tart.
Okay, moving on. So,
Anyways.
yeah, we're goblins still,
Right.
And,
I think. I don't even know what I am anymore.
yeah, we were trying
the hell?
to attract him.
I'm flustered.
Yeah.
Get. We
Astin
have
Sean-
we're at 4 out of 5 on our attract him to our booth.
Make him stop.
Correct.
What?
Yeah, we need to
Make him stop. Is the,
Yeah, we need to attract
Okay,
him.
Yeah.
you
Oh
can
yeah,
update us
mine
if you
says
want.
attract
That's
him.
what it is. That's what it
Oh.
says. I've written down. Make him stop.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Not you.
Make him stop.
Make him stop.
Jesus. What is he doing?
The footsie got
I was
aggressive
just
over
trying to
here.
give an update.
No,
Blaze
I'm
is
sorry.
going to run up to Astin Sean. Please stop at our booth. Please look at how I shine in the light. Oh, come on. Look at what else I can do. And it's going to put like snot in his hand. Look at all these tricks that I have.
I feel like that may be 3 because that's snot, glitter, and
And dice.
Picking it up.
Not necessarily in your favor.
That is a 6,
Yes.
a 1, and a 4.
Ooh,
That is the full gamut.
Victory, a good, and a
yeah, an injury, a victory, and a good thing happens.
sister fun.
I think that what ends up happening is Astin Sean is like, get off of me. I will, of course, go to your booth. But please don't be anywhere near me during this entire time. Of course, yeah.
Actually, in my contract, I have to go to every booth, so just calm down, kid.
Okay. And Blaze will be escorted away by the orcs.
Oh, is that your last injury?
No, it has one more, but the bad thing is Blaze cannot interact with Astin Sean.
He got carried out.
Yeah. You've been.
There's a restraining order.
Yeah, restraining order.
Yeah,
That's the word I was looking
instant.
for.
Yeah.
Instant restraint. So now we're on to stage 2, which is partake in suicide.
Let's
Yeah.
partake in murder.
However,
Gavin's
it's gonna
thinking
be
back to the
worded.
break.
Jesus. Gavin's done.
No, I'm having bubbly.
All right.
Anyways.
Partake in murder.
No more reading fanfic in the breaks.
Yeah.
It's too disorganized.
I've got 4 more paragraphs that were sent.
Yeah. You've got 15 minutes to cut that out.
Okay, so he's at our table.
Yeah.
What? How are we murdering
Did
him
we
with a
figure that
codpiece
part
again?
out?
I forgot.
I got
We
the dust. Yeah.
We're going to lace it.
dust in it.
We laced it.
It's
with-
already laced. It's already good. We just have
Oh.
to get it on him.
So he needs to try it on.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna say that. So my next goblin is Toe Jam, the toe enthusiast. He loves feet. So he's gonna go. Hi!
Jesus.
Wow.
Clip.
Shut up!
Just a mic there.
Yeah, that went into the red for sure.
You're clipping my microphones.
Then a little quieter, he's gonna go.
Let me help you put your let me put this beautiful cod piece on you so you can just see what it looks like. It looks so much better on a person.
And he's just gonna approach.
Beep's like, can you understand what she's saying? Oh my god! I need a translator. This is crazy.
Don't make fun of her accent, guys.
No, it's just because she was laughing. It's hard to understand. What did you actually say?
Was I laughing that hard?
I know. I don't. I'm just like didn't make out what you said. What is the plan? What are your?
She's just gonna put. She's just like, you know, like when you go into a store and there's that really like pushy salesperson, and now all of a sudden you're putting on clothes you didn't mean to.
Oh, nice.
That's totally
I love it.
That's
Toe
totally
Jam.
what Toe Jam's doing. Toe Jam is like all up in Astin Sean's like biz, and is like,
Let me help you put this on.
Oh, but it's not feet. That's your thing is foot fetish, but you're
foot
helping him
fetishes.
put
No,
on
no.
the codpiece.
So this is what and is like is like helping step, like trying to get him to like step through, but definitely eyes on these like hairy toes. It's like, I'm down here.
And up here.
1 and a 4. So a good thing happens, which is I feel like he steps into it.
Steps in.
All right, but you get injured.
The injury, I'm gonna say, staring at the beauty of Astin Sean's feet.
Hairy bugbear feet.
His nose just starts bleeding, just like
Aneurysm.
just
Full on blood pressure.
yeah, the blood pressure is just, and it's like catastrophic nosebleed. So we've got the feet in; they're kind of like awkwardly around the knees.
Wait,
And
is the old codpiece still on, or has
I don't
it
know.
been-
Well, yeah, that's I guess so.
Well, no,
we
it was a
managed
good
to-
thing that happened.
The good thing that happened is, so the cod piece is like at knee level now. However, someone else is going to have to take over because Toe Jam is now like hemorrhaging from the beauty of these toes.
Toe Jam, let me just it's fine.
It's so close.
Yeah, you
So
got
close.
it.
I just need to thread my
I
fingers
just
through
noticed
their
one thing.
toes.
It's good that you have this one on, but we have to get the other one off first.
Oh, God.
Mr. Sean, if you wouldn't mind, I'm just gonna grab. I have this little bit of leverage, and he takes like a crowbar, just like sticks it in there. It might pinch a little bit
Between the cheeks.
and just like reefs on it. He's gonna roll for it.
Nice.
I don't have a tool. I should have used my Scotch tape of sticklessness. Whatever. Oh, injured. He's dead.
Stuck it in a little bit too far.
The cod piece is very well built. I mean, this is the Gobling King's OG cod piece, and Beep like pulls on this thing, and he's got, you know how like a crowbar has like kind of the flat leveraged end that's kind of, you know, flattened out, and then the other end that's hooked. He's holding on to the hooked end and wedging in like the flat end to try to get in there. And he's pulling. He's like, I've almost got it. Like pulls some weight on. He's got like his foot down on it. This cod piece is like starting to lean. He's like, I almost got it. And then his foot slips, and the like hooked ends of the crowbar just like impales his neck, sticks inside the cod piece still, and he's sitting there like his body's like convulsing. He's like, I didn't quite get it.
It is like
Bugbear's covered in blood.
it is
Front
like
and back.
artery is just like spraying blood.
It's just like in Ashton's eye. He's like, ugh, oh god, tastes like goblin. Yeah. That Beep is gone.
Yeah.
Russ and Tash, what are you two doing?
His designer
Tash, you
overalls
go
are ruined.
first. I don't have much here, but
Tug is my next up, and he is.
Feels like the perfect time for Tug to come
Yeah,
in.
Tug's gonna jump in there. His defining feature is that he just like blatantly takes things from people and claims them. Like he'll just reach over and grab your water bottle and be like, "That's mine now."
Yes.
So I'm trying to think of how he's going to apply that in this situation. He is, well, he's first of all going to walk up and like flick, whatever your blip, bloop,
Beep. Beep.
He's going to flick Beep off of the crowbar.
Fuck you too.
I was so confused.
He's gonna flick him out of the way, and he's like, "That's not actually how you do it. What you need to do is you just gotta reach in here. There's a little catch pin back on this side here, and you just undo it like that, and it comes off." And he's just gonna try to pop it off.
All right.
And then pretend like it's his if he does get it popped off. Oh geez, a 4 and a 3. A good and a bad.
Good and a bad. I think that means a good thing happens. I can look it up in the rule. I think a good cancels a bad.
What number are we at on the murder right now? 5?
We're just
5.
doing our
Yeah, we had one success from it.
Did we? And
Yep.
then oh, okay.
So we're at 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got one success. Okay.
Shit. Okay.
I'm just going to quickly look at the dice roll.
Okay, a 4 and a 3 is a good and a bad, and Gavin's going to figure out what that is. In the
I
meantime,
think it just turns out to be a good, but let me just double check.
it throws it in our advantage. And
Oh, here, let me just read it out from
Okay.
the book. If you roll a good thing and a bad thing, it counts as a good thing. If you roll 2 bad things and a good thing, it counts as a bad thing. 3 good things and 2 bad things is a good thing. Okay, so the weight of a good thing is more important than a bad thing.
it leans towards good.
Good.
If
You're
you
good.
have good.
You're good.
Yeah. So I'm good. So we're good. So yeah, that thing just pops off. It's not a full victory. He doesn't get to claim it for himself, maybe, but I think maybe one night the Goblin King showed Tug the proper way to remove the
Nice.
codpiece. So that's why he knows.
Fan fiction. Let me check your belly.
This is the next episode.
Goblin King's like, this is how you take it off.
I will just take over for the time. I will hold this piece of yours comfortably, and I will take care of it while you are at our table. It will be over here. I will polish it up nice, and you just enjoy your stay here at the what's it called, Phallus Factory, Mr. Astin.
Sean. Mr. Sean.
Mr. Astin Sean, Mr.
I hate this.
Mr. Ass Sean.
What's the matter, Sean?
And then Tug will just go around to their side of the table and put the codpiece in a very safe place and polish it and take care of it.
Front
So-
and back.
So this is, so we've got the, wait.
We've got the codpiece, but we still need to murder him.
Collect
Try to take
codpiece.
it-
We did stage 3
Well,
by accident. Well, I guess we have it, but we're
We
not
haven't.
like, we don't like
We don't necessarily
have it.
own it.
I guess we could worst
He
case
is still
skip that
alive.
one and
Yeah.
jump into
Yeah.
the
Should we knock that down to a 4
We
then?
can
Yeah.
revise it.
Yeah.
We'll revise it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out
Yeah.
on time.
Yeah.
Are you
Yes, I
done? Yeah.
did my thing.
Oh, I
So-
did mine too.
Yeah.
So Dr. Hubert looks up at Astin Sean, says, My, you've got quite beautiful feet for a bugbear. Let me look at this. I mean, these feet get me, well, quite excited. Have you ever seen anything like this? And he just whips out his 3 teats. And as he does that, he's got some of the poison also in his palm, and he does the classic, like the blow into his palm and blow the dust into his face. As Astin Sean comes down to motorboat his 3 teats, he blows the poisonous dust into his face to try to just kill him.
I mean, immediately motorboating 3 teats is only natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no-
We all total recall.
I'm sorry.
Right?
Have
Total
you
recall,
ever
total
seen
recall,
3 teats?
Yeah,
You're
total
going to
recall.
motorboat well.
There was that one time on Total Recall.
Yeah,
but other than
Right. Yeah. So is that? I've got the teats. I've got the toenails.
And you have the
remember,
base dice.
more dice isn't necessarily better.
Yeah, that's true. So it's 3 dice.
But you got them.
3. What did you do with the toenails?
Blew it into his face.
Oh, right. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
1 6.
Nice, a victory.
Good.
1 4.
A
Good
good
thing.
thing.
And a 1.
You die.
Injury.
And you get a +1 because I got a
Oh,
4.
I still die.
So a 6, a 5, 2 successes.
Oh, 2 successes.
And you die.
Nice.
So we're down to 3 now.
3, yeah.
So he's almost dead.
He's almost dead. Starting to have a rough time.
But like, what happened there? Because I'm dead. So
Poison was on your palm.
Maybe you blew it in your own face.
yeah, I blew it, and then I blew it. It went into his face, but then I did like the job well done, kind of like smacked my hands together, and somebody just wafted into my face.
Went to laugh.
I instantly die and just fall on my back.
Oh, that's
But I do have a smile on my face.
much stronger for a
That's what
goblin.
counts. And next up, I have my next character.
I think my character Toe Jam is getting very nervous now. A lot of other goblins have died. The codpiece is still around the ankles. Like we've got the other codpiece off, the good one off, which is good. And now they're getting really anxious to just get it done. So it's just gonna come in for like an atomic wedgie.
Nice.
It's just gonna haul it up.
Just get it on him.
There's nothing else. It's just 1 dice.
You got this.
6.
Yeah.
Oh, boom. That is firmly secured in place. What
She's gonna say.
So is this going on murder or is this going on?
This is going on murder.
We're lining up to murder.
She's gonna say,
Here, Mr. Sean, let me help you with this.
And she's just gonna like haul it straight out the.
What do we think Mr. Astin Sean is doing during all of this? We haven't really heard much from him.
Taking it.
Is this like D&D? It's like really quick. It's
It's all happening.
It's
It's like
happening
1
so
second.
quick. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have time to react.
Yeah, totally.
Wasn't in my contract.
Yeah. My next character's name is Clunk, and his defining feature is he's never not smoking. He's got a Visi vest on, a hard hat, those like protective goggles, and a really nice mustache, and he has earplugs in. And work boots.
I don't know why the earplugs are so fun.
It's going to be really annoying to communicate with him, I feel like.
I don't know how he's going to work with this scene, though, for the suicide.
You mean murder?
Oh, murder.
Stop saying that
Whatever.
word.
We just need him dead.
He
Unalive.
walks
Whoever
up.
does it.
He sees that the codpiece is working, but not working fast enough. He has the smoke in the side of his mouth. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's not gonna do it." Big guy like him. No, you're gonna need some of this. And he rolls over to like where my previous goblin died with like the electrical stuff that had killed Chelsea's other character. Kicks with his big heavy boots the table out of the way and drags out the cable and splices it. He's got gloves on too, so he's not getting shocked. And hands them to Astin Sean. He's like, "Well, there you go. Just hold on to these for a second here, if you wouldn't mind. I just like gotta switch cigarettes." He tries to get Astin Sean just to hold them. It's a danger being on the ground there, don't you know? You don't want to be held responsible for any more goblins being injured, do you? No, of course not. You're a celebrity around here, aren't you? Even though you weren't very good at your last conference. Not that I was there and you didn't pay attention to me, but it's fine. Just hold the fucking cables, all right? Here you go.
So you're trying to get him to hand him the live electrical cables.
Without him realizing they're live cables, yeah.
Nice.
Well, I'll go ahead.
How are they
He's
grounded?
heavily distracted by the wedgie. So
He's
makes sense.
grounded because he has boots on and gloves.
And also he's distracted because he has taken an X amount of poisonous dust.
Of course,
He's
yeah.
not feeling good.
Yeah, it's in his eyes. He's like, okay, yeah.
It's in his eye.
I was just kind of wondering whereabouts was the hot tub in relation to us?
Oh,
down the
we're
hall.
getting full gremlins.
Ooh, success and a 3, which is a bad thing happens.
Oh, so close.
The success is he grabs it, so he's down to 1 now. But being as close as we are to the hot tub, unfortunately, you get that shot and you're like, and he like starts stumbling backwards and falls into the hot tub of kobolds. And the live line goes in there, and it's just mayhem because
The water's just boiling.
like kobolds on there, like instant death. Some are trying to climb out while the others are like melting. They're like, "No, take me with you." Astin John's like, "Oh my god."
Blaze, who was hanging out in the hot tub with the kobolds at the time,
Did he notice what was happening?
erupts out.
That's what you call a posh wank.
Yeah.
Not in the hot tub.
That's a royal wank, I think.
And using one of the kobolds' bodies as a disguise really quickly. Rushes over to Astin Sean to try and deal the final blow. And gets a 5.
We did it though. Don't celebrate too quickly because
That
this
bad
is
thing happened.
bad thing
happened.
happened. So someone who hasn't rolled on the bad tables yet, roll for me. So I have some numbers.
4.
Oh, a 4.
So the misfortune table for 4 is cruel nature. So someone roll 1d6 to see what it is on this one.
4 as well.
4. A badger arrives hungry for blood.
Quit badgering me.
Middle of the mall of badgers.
Is it like Mr. Badger from The Frog and the Toad?
Yeah.
Yeah, a badger
Definitely,
walking upright comes out of the shopper's drug mart with his smoke in his mouth.
Just kicks in the door. He's like, who's Who's a fucker that let all the bowling balls down in the dollar store? That rolled right over my foot. I'm gonna punch that asshole in the face. You fucking
I
goblins.
think Toe Jam just like points into the hot tub.
He's like, this guy right here? He's like, He just like starts pummeling Astin Sean into the hot tub.
Wasn't it supposed to be something bad that happens to us?
Just in
Well, it
general.
just says bad.
It's just
Yeah.
bad.
Okay.
Just general badness.
I mean,
got
we
away-
did
we got away good
complete
with
the
that.
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've completed. That's it. So it's now return codpiece. GTFO.
Yeah.
Oh, GTFO.
Yo, GTFO, let's go. We'll just skip stage 3. We collected
did
it.
it.
Yeah,
We
collected
did it. Yeah.
We got it.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah, we
We
got
have
it.
it.
Got it.
All right, now we got a GTFO. How are we doing that?
Everyone's back up.
Yep. I'm up.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Because we've got, like, people are going to be paying
Yeah,
attention
I'm
to us at
assuming
this
we probably
point.
don't drive.
Well, I drive.
Oh, God.
A tank.
Is that the badger?
No, that's Clunk. So sorry, I don't have my cigarette inside of my mouth.
Blaze
like,
runs
put
to the
something on
door
my
and with a giant snot ball goes to try and like jam it up after everyone's left to try and create a seal on it using their snot as an adhesive.
Wait, to hold the door?
To seal the door
to seal the
behind
door
us?
shut.
You
Like
shouldn't us in
as
or
everyone-
shouldn't us out?
I was going to see how well I succeeded just to determine that. It was 1 success and a
Nice.
2, so Blaze dies in the process.
Nice.
And I think it's gets to the door, gets everyone out, but then like is stuck on the inside and gets crushed to death
By all the people.
by all the
rushing
people
in.
in.
So wait, so we just made it out the door, but not like
Not-
out, not out.
Not
just
out,
like
out,
the conference
yeah.
room.
Yeah, just the conference
We're not-
room. Yeah,
we're
yeah,
not
yeah.
safe.
We're still in
Yeah.
the building.
Yeah.
All right. I
We're
like
in
it.
atmosphere now.
Yeah. you're in one of the outbuildings.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
closed, I think, actually.
I think this is where the orcs.
Did that one
Month.
close?
Next
is it?
month. Yeah.
Bummer.
Okay, we're in the shoppers.
Wait, atmosphere's
All the
closing.
North Face is on sale. I'm grabbing a vest.
It's owned
on the way
by Canadian Tire. It's their own brand.
Forenzo. Forenzo?
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I should go buy some stuff.
Group.
Go do
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
they didn't pay for that, so fuck them.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, they're going out of business. They can't pay anyway.
That's a good point.
it. Bootlegger's also closing.
Bootlicker?
Who?
Bootlegger.
Oh, my daughter used to work there.
Bootlegger? Yeah. Anyway,
What is
How?
Clunk
We're-
is
We're out. We're almost outside. We're
Clunk-
we're in the
Clunk-
lobby.
We went out the back entry by the food court.
Clunk
we
has
went in the back
Yeah.
door.
definitely.
so we're in the parking lot now, but we're actually okay.
Stop straight up there.
Oh, sorry. Did you have an idea for Clunk?
I did because he said he's driven before, so he's looking for the maintenance vehicle that's like clearly a big truck,
Obviously.
and he knows what a good set of keys a truck like that would have. So he heads into the back office, like down the hallway to like the maintenance office, and just busts in there with like his hard hat and a cigarette in his mouth. Like, all right, I got to take truck number 3. Where's that key? And he's like looking. Tries to find the key, thinks he sees it, and goes to try to grab it before anybody can stop him. He's just going straight dice. Success! Walks in.
got the
Luckily,
key.
luckily the lady that's working there, she's like, "Oh my, this wig that I got with that, there's no split ends on it. I can't believe this. It's amazing. I should put some more lipstick on, but I did." So he.
I like how you're just leaning into your sexism at this point. It's, you know what? Just own it. Just own it.
I got it. My
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, no, that's real nice. A bit of better dress would have been all right, but
Looks great, toots.
takes the key, heads off, and gives everybody a wink. He's like, "Yeah, we got it. We're gonna head in this truck, all right." and heads towards it. Fires it up.
This is going to cost us. This is going to cost us like 20 Discord
Oh yeah.
attendees.
Totally. Yeah, exactly.
But we're gonna gain so many more from
So
the wrong
many.
corners of the internet.
different caliber of people.
Oh god, this really took a turn.
So that was it was
Hey, Elon Musk just joined our Discord.
Oh, gross. I think Toe Jam's going to realize that one goblin is not tall enough to drive this truck.
Definitely not.
So Toe Jam's got to help, and Toe Jam doesn't sit up in the seat. Toe Jam's all about the feet. So it's gonna get all cozy in the footwell, and it's gonna be like,
You just tell me what to do.
Clunk's well, I suppose I could just press down on you if you just give me your elbows, and I'll push on your elbows.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That sound was okay.
Oh God. I've got to go home, I think. I think I'm going to poop again.
The shaky voice.
Jesus.
She tried to speak, but only a quiver came out.
Well, hold still. Stop shaking.
Better than a queefer.
Yeah, roll for it, I guess.
Roll for queef.
We driving this truck or what? What are you doing down there?
Is it a standard or an automatic?
That's a good
It's
question.
a 4
I
and a
guess we'll
3.
find out here.
Something good happens.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I mean, maybe we start making some headway. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's working. We're in reverse, getting
It's
out of the.
working.
We're getting out of the stall. We're getting out of the stall, but I mean, we got to get out of this parking lot. Still, it's packed in here.
How many goblins are in this truck right now?
I mean, they could all
got-
pile in the
I've
back.
got
25.
No.
20.
Yeah,
20.
I've got
20.
two.
Yeah.
They're not that big. It's a big maintenance truck.
Yeah.
Tug actually, rightfully so, claimed that codpiece as soon as the bugbear was officially dead. So
Hell yeah.
he's like trying to wear it, but obviously, like it's so much bigger than him. So his arms are like kind of under like the hip strap part, and he's somehow managed to get up into the
It's
truck.
like that. It's like that Borat.
But it's like I imagine it's like pretty rigid. It's
Yeah.
like, it's a fancy one.
It's Borat meets Princess Leia
Oh,
bikini.
wow.
And it's way too big.
Yeah,
It's
now
like
he's got the
Gobling King.
seatbelt coming. He's trying to lock himself into the seatbelt, and the seatbelt's kind of like cutting across his face and squishing him into it.
Him and 6 other goblins.
Yeah,
They're sharing the one seatbelt.
and he's gonna take on the navigator's role.
Oh,
is what I was
nice.
thinking he was gonna try to
amazing.
provide some directions.
Nice. Clunk's like,
how
yeah,
I
grab
could,
that map there.
I've been there before. I've been to his place. I know where it is. It's not that hard to find if you just listen to my words.
Oh, fantastic. I hate maps anyway. They're usually outdated and they're upside down. I can't read them. And before you know it, bang, you've a rear I can't even talk.
That was a lot of
Rear-ended
your
something.
words.
Sorry.
Go left, I think.
We haven't reversed out yet.
Go backwards.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna
Hold on down there. I'm trying to reverse.
It's probably just going to be one. Yeah, I don't really have anything to add to that. And I got a 4, so that's some good.
Some
So,
good.
we reversed out of the spot and didn't hit anything,
I think so.
and are able to start moving forward
Nice.
in our truck of
We're
goblins.
nailing
We're
this.
almost
Nice.
there. We're almost there.
That wasn't a success.
It wasn't
That
a
was-
success.
I know.
though.
I know.
We got a
Wait.
success.
It should have been because then who rolled before and a good thing happened.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, so
Yeah.
it was a
That's a 5.
success.
So it's a
Yes.
Yay!
Okay, so
So we only need 3
Like
left.
a bonus tracker. Thing.
I have my next goblin is up. His name is Dr. Phallus, and he has an unfeasibly large penis nose. Yes, and it's about as childish as I could make the character. And
I want to see the art. Will you hold it up?
yeah, I will hold it up for you.
Oh, that's a cock. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a cock nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is it. Flaccid.
Wow.
But right now he's
Every time he tells a lot. No.
I was just about to say.
right now he's working on getting it hard because he's realized he was messing around with the electronics. He's realized that the indicators don't work. So he's going to run side to side in the van, and when we're taking left turns and right turns, he's going to bounce his boner nose out of the window to tell people which way we're turning to keep us safe.
So I have a question. Can he blow his own nose?
Oh yes. Oh, yes.
That's a good
Only in the
question.
shower. Otherwise, it's just
Sound does he make?
kind of like whatever Chelsea made. I don't know.
Dr. Phallus doesn't actually speak though. He just kind of goes, and he's just bouncing his head up and down, and it's like his boner nose is bouncing up and down to tell people that they're indicating. And I'm assuming that's 2 dice
Yeah, definitely.
because we're
boner
using the
dice.
nose and my regular dice. Yep. And I'm dead.
If the erection lasts longer than 4 hours,
Well, actually, what happened is he lent his head out of the window a little too far, and because you guys are driving a little chaotic, one of the concrete pillars was coming along that you were coming out of the, and it just smacked his boner into it and tore his head clean off onto the rim of the actual van, of the window of the van.
Oh my gosh.
Leaving his lifeless but kind of twitching body inside of the van, spewing blood everywhere.
Someone clean that shit up. I can't see anything. It's right in my eyes.
And that was Dr. Phallus.
Great.
Are we all back up?
yeah.
The next goblin that I've got is Athel Eats Foot.
Why did we all go with
A lot of foot stuff going on.
We're really missing Dwayne.
It's honoring Dwayne.
Oh, right.
Defining feature is constantly picking his nose with his tongue. So he goes up to the windshield
Oh, you meant constantly.
constantly,
All the time.
and with his tongue goes to lick off the gore of the other goblin to clean it off.
To give us a better visibility.
Yeah. And that's just a single dice. That's a 1.
Nice.
And he gets stuck in the windshield wipers and just boom, 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 boom to either side.
This truck has been nothing but trouble for us.
I think Toe Jam is Toe Jam's getting excited, but also wants to get there sooner rather than later. So is going to accelerate a little faster, maybe than anyone else is comfortable with.
Oh.
Nice.
It's always perving somewhere.
I can't.
There's
I
always
can't
just a
really.
perv in
Yeah,
the background.
there's just always a little.
Just a little.
Just a little bit. Is getting excited.
What you got going over there, Tash? Oh, headphone swap.
Headphone swap.
Just use Dwayne's.
Just use Wayne's.
They're right there. They're really long.
I got a 4 and a 6.
Yay!
Yay! Sorry, delayed because we were all watching Tash
We're
swap
watching
headphones.
Tash swap headphones.
Yay! I swapped my headphones.
Good.
I
you get a
think-
4 and a
So good
6.
things
So the
happen.
6, one of them is a success.
Yeah. So
And
we're
then
down
the
to 2.
good thing that happens, the speed of the truck, we go over a speed bump, might have been a human, we'll see. And it dislodges Athley.
Athel.
Athels.
Oh, yeah, nice.
It
Yeah,
dislodges, so
Perfect.
do with that as you will.
Great.
All right. I guess with this going on, Clunk's like, all right, now we're talking about things were going a little slow back there, but I see we're full metal to the pedal.
We're going 16.
Let me just get us out of this parking lot once for all. I see a gate, but this old truck better. You probably ram right through. We don't need to worry about it. Just flag him down. Someone let him know to lift the gate. Lift the gate. He's hoping someone lifts the gate.
The second guys.
Why am I rolling 2 dice? Well, they're both 3, so
a
I'll
good
just
one.
pick one of the 3s.
Yeah.
A bad thing
Something
happens.
And a minus.
The gate.
Oh, wait, a good thing
you had a
happened for me.
plus.
You get +1.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
+1.
A good thing happens.
Good
We
thing
need a
happened.
plus minus tracker.
The good thing that happens is the gate does start to open, and as we're accelerating towards it, we are no longer going to smash into the big heavy gate with our truck, which
that's
it
good.
probably would have inevitably stopped it.
So we're outside of the building now. We're on,
Oh yeah,
we're on the highway.
We're almost
Yeah.
through
On
the
the
parking
road.
lot.
Edge of
the parking
yeah,
lot.
Yeah.
Not the highway, but we've made
Edge
it out of the parking lot.
We're
Yeah.
like near Starbucks.
And we need
Yeah.
2 more victories, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, my next goblin is up. Dr. Misty Foggy. And Misty Foggy is constantly happy, big shit and eating grin on the face. Just toxic positivity like all day long. Just like, we can do it, guys. You guys are the best. We're so awesome, all of us. And they get up on top of the van a la Teen Wolf and start surfing on top of the van a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Let's go, guys. We're the best. Everybody's so awesome. We're going to get there in no time. So
Toe
I'm just,
Jam's gonna break. Just kidding. It's not
so
our
I'm just
turn.
trying to like bolster everybody a little bit and really make them believe in themselves, which I think would be 2 dice.
2 1s. Come on, 2 1s. 2 1s.
A 6 and a 6.
Oh,
Damn.
double crit.
Nice.
We needed that positivity right now.
Oh, we are GTFO.
We just wanted to get away from it as quickly as possible.
We did it. All right, we've moved on to stage 2. So with your, your encouragement, we've busted out, made it on the road, made it onto the highway, and off we go.
Yeah.
All
Time
right.
to rendezvous.
Rendezvous. I was trying to read mine. I'm like, what the fuck does that say? I'm like, rendezvous.
Who is Rendezvous?
That's his next character.
Oh, that's a good
That's a good name. Rendezvous.
Yeah. Is it top of the order? Or
Oh,
is,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think, did everybody go?
I didn't
Oh.
go.
I
I
don't
don't
think-
think
I don't
on
think
that
Tash
last
goes.
round.
Tash. Yes,
But,
Tash then.
I think for our first order of rendezvous, I think we need to accurately arrive at our destination.
Right, because you're given
I was doing directions anyways, so I think I'll do one more round of offering driver guy Clunk.
Yeah,
Is that who's
Clunk.
still alive?
Yeah, it's Clunk.
Offering Clunk some lefty righties.
All right.
I don't think I really have anything. Never mind. No, I'll just go with it. It's too bouncy. Two. I don't know how I injured myself offering directions, but I did.
Sprained
I bit
your
my
jaw
tongue,
talking.
and it's actually bleeding really, actually quite profusely.
You're just talking to someone. He's like, "Will you shut up?"
I've had a lot. Now he's suddenly saying,
It's not.
Don't go that way.
Stop making fun
You're
of
making
me.
fun of me.
It's not that funny. Top of the order.
yes,
Oh,
top,
yeah.
Top of the
truck.
top of the day.
Yeah, Athel's going to sort of scramble back into the truck. And what was your character's name again?
That's Tug. That's
Tug.
up now, yep.
Tug, you forgot to put on the Sean Star. And turns on the Sean Star, which is Astin Sean's directional service, GPS within the truck.
I mean, that'll get you to Mordor. That thing.
Yeah, exactly. No time's flat. And is going to try and aid with the directions using Sean Star. And somehow dies.
Wow.
I think like
himself.
puts his finger in the cigarette lighter instead of touching the Sean Star, and
That was the power button.
I'm so okay because that was a terrible voice that I chose.
I think I had that in
Wow.
the last time we played Goblins. I made a choice and I hated the choice.
Yeah.
And I was like, she dies.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
What did he wrote? I was like, she died.
She's dead. We're over. Yeah.
She's dead. She exploded.
She fell in the Garbrighter.
So Clunk is starting to get a little frustrated with us, and he's like, "All right, I'm going to show you kids how to do this. Let me just light a quick smoke." Takes out his pack, lights up another one, flicks the other one out the window. He's like, "I got something for you." Takes off his backpack. He's kind of driving with one hand. He's putting together this piece of equipment to hold the steering wheel in place. Self-driving, you know.
Oh, wow.
I call it self-driving cars. It'll be a big thing in the future. You just hold on to your seats right now, all right? You buckle up. Old Clunk's going to climb up onto the roof and get a good bird's eye view.
Oh, you're up there with me then.
Yeah. So he rolls down the window. His eyesight's terrible, so he's hoping that he sent this thing in the right direction, but gets on top of the roof, and he's like literally just kind of like leans into the wind. His hat's like in the wings. He's got a hard hat on. He's like, "Well, looks like a straight ahead." He's gonna roll for it, see how it turns out. So I'm hoping that I have this, my single dice, my making something with my expertise, and my terrible eyesight. He didn't realize we weren't there until it was right in front of us.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a 5, a 4, and a 1. So a victory. A good thing happens, so the next person gets +1.
Nice.
And I get an injury. The victory and the good thing that happens is we arrive. My machine guides us to the parking lot. I didn't, however, design a way for it to stop. So we smash directly into the building. Luckily, though, we weren't going that fast. We're going like 30 kilometers an hour. He comes flying off the roof and just like whack, hits the building and like slides down like, Animaniac style. He's like, "Oh, I put out my cigarette." And the airbags go off in the car for everybody else, so nobody else gets injured. But we have arrived. So that was my injury.
Toe jams in the footwell.
Yeah, so Jim's not doing so good.
There's airbags down there.
Perfect.
Clunk put a pillow down there early. So that was the good thing, the victory, and my injury.
I think Toe Jam rolls out of this car and finds that they are in the Goblin King's kitchen. Like, we've come around the back.
Oh.
We've gone through into the Goblin King's kitchen.
Nice.
And knows Goblin King's not going to be stoked that we've just crashed through the wall. But we have the codpiece, and the entire clutch has the dream of inventing the world's greatest snack. And Toe Jam knows now is this moment.
Right.
So they are going to just grabbing the first things that they can come across, start creating a snack so that when they present the codpiece and the hole in the wall, it'll win the
The snack will be like the extra peace offering.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know we put a hole in your wall, but
Here's your cod piece and your snack. Same
2 5s and a 2, but except
plus one on
so
all those.
2 6s and a 3.
Oh,
so
dang.
the bad
Nice.
thing that happens, I would say, is that one of the ingredients Toe Jam has used either knowingly or unknowingly is for sure the feet of one of the deceased goblins.
Ugh.
Probably Athel. To be honest, a little toasty. So we'll see if the Goblin King figures that out come later. And then 2 successes.
Nice. So we're down to 5?
4.
4. Yeah.
Tug just had a realization in this moment that all along he thought we were working for the Goblin King. It's actually the Gobling King, and it's the name of this little shitty diner restaurant.
We're like, oh, we did.
That's why we didn't have to drive very far.
You met him.
Especially with Clunk,
Which
with his
kind of makes
earplugs in.
sense because she's trying to make the perfect snack, and so Tug's gonna assume that the person that's cooking at the grill is the person that we're working for. So he's gonna go back and just reach up and grab the spatula out of his hand, because that's his thing, is blatantly stealing something and taking ownership, and be like, "That's mine now. You go talk to those people."
I love that the guy that needs the cod piece is called the Gobling King.
Well, maybe he actually needed cod and not a underwear.
Oh, it's like a piece of cod.
A 5 and a 6.
Wait, so how's that panning
Wow.
out then?
So because that gets us to our 7, right? Well,
No,
we're
two.
still
We
one short.
Need 2 more.
Two more.
Two more.
Two
Two
more.
more.
And a bad thing happens
Oh, jeez.
after the 2.
Well, I have freed the guy that I assume is who hired us from his duty at the grill, so he can now go up. Whether you're all able to talk to him or not is another question.
Oh, all right.
Because now we can
Yeah.
follow him to the Goblin King.
So
But are we going to the Goblin King or the
Gobbling
Gobbling King?
Both.
We're at
Yes.
I think we're at our destination.
Yeah,
is
the
my-
Goblin King
Yeah.
is like a fast food restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're here at the Goblin
it's in the
King.
strip mall that was right next to the convention center. That's why we didn't have to drive very far.
Yeah, we went across the park
from country club to Wendy's, basically.
Smash. Yeah.
and
Okay.
it felt like the longest journey ever.
We're so small. We're so small.
Yeah, 3 people died.
What are goblins made out of, anyways?
So Dr. Misty was obviously on top of the van as well when it crashed into the wall. But because
There's totally airbags. up
There's
there, too.
airbags up there.
well,
Yeah.
they have the power of positivity. They saw it come in, right? So they actually kind of jumped into the air and did a little front flip, and they're on top of the Goblin King's restaurant right now, and they're just telling the world about how amazingly good this restaurant is and how they're just being a spokesperson. Come on down, everybody. It's so great. It's so scrumptious. You're going to be full. You're going to love every moment of it. You there. And he's just trying to get people off the street to come, even though there's a van halfway through the building kind of thing. But I guess he's just trying to really make the owner of the Goblin King feel good about what just happened.
Yeah.
Nice,
yeah.
yeah.
I think this is one dice, maybe.
Probably. Wait, but you're using your thing where you're
it's
overly
her
shit.
positive.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
shtick, whoever it is.
A 5 and a 3.
Dang, okay. We're down to
we
1.
go.
But then a bad thing happens. What's the bad thing?
The bad thing is people just start yelling, "Shut up, you fucking idiot! Get off that fucking roof!" And it actually just really destroys his soul a little bit. Now he's not happy anymore. Now he's really mad and evil.
Oh, shit.
It happened fast.
Yeah.
It did not take very much at all.
No, he was already. The happiness that he had was probably just borderline manicness. So
He's coming back as the main villain in Russ's campaign in the summer.
This is the tie-in
Goblin
episode.
King.
You didn't even know it.
Oh, my God. Are we all back?
Tied
I think
goblin.
we're
The
all
way
back.
one-shots work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're back.
And we're back.
Okay, we need one more success.
We need one more.
success.
I think the next goblin steps up. It's Terry Beliar. Terry's defining features that his ear hair is braided into a mustache across his face.
It took me a sec to picture that.
That I
was
need
like,
to see
what?
drawn. Yeah. My brain can't. Make it.
And Terry's going to, all right, well, and like grab a platter from the kitchen they're in. Going to grab the codpiece, or is it still on?
He took it off so he could cook better. I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
He's going to grab the
He had to step out of
codpiece.
Just put it on the counter or on the
Sitting there.
next to the grill.
The guy that hired us didn't even notice. He doesn't even care about that. What,
Is it like just like a cod's head that somebody had their dick stuck in? like the helmet of your
that's a
head,
whole new
the helmet of
fetish.
your dick is coming through the mouth of the cod.
I've lost track of what has been said. He's going to scratch off some of the glitter from his arms and his pits onto the codpiece to make it a little more presentable to the line cook that's shown up. I hope you like it. We worked really hard for it. It's a 4 and a 2.
So a good thing happened.
No, but you had a bad thing, which is
had a bad-
-1.
yeah.
So it's a 1 and a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
An injury and a bad thing.
I think the line cook comes up and goes, I don't speak to cod.
Dwayne is the line.
It's sous
Amazing. Oh god. Wow.
I love that I managed to get recorded your realization when you realized that you had accidentally done the sous chef part.
Oh, too good. And then sous
Is there a lot
chef.
of flour around?
No flour anywhere.
Yeah, and I think Sue just whaps Terry with the spatula. Or no,
Nice.
sorry, with his.
Yanagiba.
Thank you, the Yanakiba, and like chops off his arm.
Jeez.
Sue got angry.
Yeah, was not super happy, and yeah, there we go.
Do we think this is like Sue's pre-story, or this is after? This is after the.
He's like,
the
fuck
curvy
this,
bears
I'm
later.
taken to the sea.
Oh man.
I can see that Clunk can see that the codpiece is almost ready, but it's large and hard to handle, right? Like for us to like once
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Roll through
once
it.
we have it
Don't
prepped,
notice it.
once we have it prepped, we need to put it on like a trolley. He goes and finds
Sometimes.
the trolley, but it's busted. Like one of the wheels does the sticking thing.
Oh.
You know, it's like and it just keeps spinning. He's like, "Don't worry, I got this. I got a couple sets of tools. All I need is a little bit of grease from that there grease trap, and I'll have this thing squeak clean. We'll just roll it out, and he can receive the cod piece." So he's gonna go into the grease trap, try to take out some grease, and grease up the wheel so that the trolley is ready for use. So I'm using my skills of making marginally helpful items, and that's it.
Good skill.
And I had a bad thing happen, remember?
Well, I got a 6 and a 5, so it's still a success.
There we go.
So
5 and a 4.
We've completed the scene.
completed
A good
it.
thing happens, but
Roll.
we have to roll
Chart.
for a thing. So I haven't rolled yet. I'll roll the table. 3, which is the armies of good. Someone roll the dice to determine what the armies of good
is a 6.
6 on the armies of good. A loose warhorse gets in and starts stamping around like a maniac.
There's a horse in the hospital.
So we had a badger, now we have a
We need to
horse.
kill that fucking
Dr. Misty is on top of the roof, and he's all of a sudden just got like this like dripping black makeup down his face.
Yes, my beauty. Stomp on them all. Kill them.
Jesus.
That took a turn.
Oh, do we all go back now? Or was I the first? No, I was first out.
No, I have one more.
Yeah, I have one too.
Go ahead then.
No,
If you have
no,
something
no,
in
no,
mind.
no. You
Okay,
go ahead.
okay.
The horse is yours.
Okay.
So we've rendezvoused.
We need to. This horse is in
Now
the
we- now we-
diner.
now we need-
Yeah, somebody needs to bridle it.
Nope.
We need profit.
Yeah, we have to profit now. That's
We
stage
have to
3.
profit.
Listen,
You know
my
how you
knowledge of
profit?
horses, man. We
Horse
have a
meat.
moment. Oh,
Horse meat.
That's totally where I was going to, for sure.
Oh, we have to kill the horse meat to
Tug
present with the
jumps
cod.
up on the counter and grabs the biggest chef knife he can and just whips it at the horse.
To be honest, that's not what I thought. I thought we were gonna profit from a warhorse, and then you were like tug, and I was like, oh, we're on the same page. And then I was like, oh, never mind, we're not.
Codpiece gravy.
No, not doing that.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, but a good thing happens. 3.
3.
Because mine, I had a good thing.
Okay, do your good thing before.
No.
No, you choose. That affects you. It's 3.
Yeah.
No, but three's
that-
a bad thing, isn't
Three's
it?
a bad
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, but it went from a 2 to a 3. So you don't, instead of taking an injury, you just something bad happens.
Oh, yeah.
How did it go to a 3?
Because
I
he had
had
a
a
good
good
thing
thing
happen.
happen.
Yeah.
The rules that we've been doing for the last 3 hours.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I mean, I think that part has been a little flexible.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's been pretty flexible.
yeah.
We've been on
Okay,
point.
so a bad thing happens is that I missed the horse and I just like straight up killed one of the patrons of the restaurant. Knife
It went
in their throat. Just
I'm like pushing the codpiece out and the door swings open just as you throw the knife.
yeah. Tug's never thrown a knife before. He doesn't.
Just sticks in the patron's head. There goes Archie.
Yay!
You hear from a distance, finally.
The concertina music suddenly cuts off.
Wow. How to tie all of this in? So good.
I would say Toe Jam sees this horse and is just like struck by inspiration, which is there would be nothing more. I don't think Toe Jam has realized that maybe there's not a Goblin King out in the main eating area to present this codpiece to. So she is going to try to jump on the horse and ride it past, scooping the tray up, holding the codpiece to like ride it into the restaurant.
Nice. Sell it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really sell it.
It's all about
It's
presentation.
5.
Yes.
She does the thing.
All the patrons are
first
like,
profit win.
they were paying attention to that dead guy, but now they're like, oh, that was beautiful. Really beautiful codpiece. Look at the size of that thing.
From like the recently stabbed person you hear, it's no problem, I'm actually really fucking, and then the horse like tramples him.
Wow. Who knew we were going to end up doing a full-on crossover?
Is that a snake tattoo?
No, you got it removed.
No, you
really
really
shittily. Looks like someone chewed it off.
It's actually just makeup.
Just got a thal tattoo.
Well, now, but
It's a
now
sunflower.
they're both dead in heavens.
Now they're both dead together.
That made me feel really sad, actually.
Aw, they're not actually dead.
It's not
canon.
Yeah. They just went to a farm.
Across the Rainbow Bridge.
Are we back up to the top,
Oh,
or is
are we
Darvin
back-
gone?
I didn't
Is
really
Darvin
go.
gone?
I just
Darvin,
kind of.
what do you think Darvin
Just
would do?
yelling on the roof.
What the fuck else is this horse doing in here? Jesus
Darwin
fucking
was in
Christ.
the toilet the whole time.
Darwin walks up to the horse and just punches it out. Do I roll for Darwin?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Sure, you can be for it. Yeah. You get 2 dice.
And a 1. So typical Darwin. So Darwin punches out the horse, but he breaks his hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a character sheet for Darwin. but
Turns out the whole
fine.
crew happens
got an
to be
injury.
eating lunch.
Yeah, I was in this spot on break
this
from
spot.
BC Ferries. That's the new job.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
we succeeded, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That's a success.
Yeah.
Nice.
4 more.
The horse got punched out.
Or we're back.
Sorry, Peter.
Clunk can see that the patrons, although the ride out of the codpiece, the great codpiece that we had collected, a few have been interested, but now with the head punch to the horse, very likely the codpiece has gone sailing to the ground, and he can see the profit margins are starting to become rather thin. So he instead decides to raid the cash register and make out like a bandit as fast as he can. He's like, "Well, we're profiting one way or another. I've been putting my life on the line this whole damn time. I had to hang out with Astin Sean." Ooh, a 1 and a 6. That kills him, but he does get a success. So, oh boy, how does he die? The success is he clearly gets the money out of the cash register. He's running to the back. I know. He's running to the back and he's like, "Oh, I'll see you fuckers later." He's reversing, doesn't have anybody to help him, and just like a big semi truck's like, and the money like goes flying out, and it's like, boop, boop, like lands back where everybody else is, but like the truck that he was driving is just gone.
Perfect.
Like when an NPC in a video game dies and everything's gone except for the coin purse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Equipment
Love
is
that.
everywhere.
It definitely, he put it in his coin purse. The coin purse is just
His
sitting
coin
there.
purse.
yeah.
Just that.
Tug is working away and goes back to flipping his burgers because he realized throwing knives isn't really his specialty. And in comes the chef that was in the kitchen earlier. And Tug says, "Oh, I guess I didn't you see? We got you the codpiece. We brought it back that you really wanted us to recover." Which Lucy translates in subtitles on the screen. I said I wanted a piece of cod, not a cod piece.
Catch of the day.
Catch of the day.
Oh God.
So Tug is now going to launch into his best salesman's approach to try and sell this cod piece to sushi chef for whatever scraps we can get out of it. Yeah, and that's a 2. And sushi chef just grabs him by the head and like pushes his head into the deep fryer,
Oh my god.
That's gonna be delicious.
and he's dead.
A lot of goblin death
Can't
all of a
imagine
sudden.
that in
Yeah.
a deep fry. Doesn't he only have cold food?
I think that
He's changed.
This is dirty. This must be a prequel. I mean,
Yeah.
he's
Sure.
yeah.
yeah.
I think that Toe Jam realizes that the key to profit here is to start helping in the kitchen. So she's gonna go over and she's gonna start making sushi with like a really nice whiskey drizzle, and like crab man meat and everything else that she can find. And she starts as she's creating this, realizing that this might be the world's greatest snack.
Did she invent sushi for Sue? Is this
she?
what is the origin of Sue?
Okay, I've got 2 6s and a 5.
Oh shit! We just finished.
Toe Jam created sushi chef's crab man.
That's it. Cut to credits.
We miss you, Dwayne.
We miss you, Dwayne.
Oh my God. That was perfect.
Wow, that was amazing.
Oh god, I have both musics playing. Okay, we'll do it again.
One more time. Here
We,
go.
we miss
And-
you, Dwayne.
We miss you.
Yeah, what you doing?
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your kin.